That's just so nice. I haven't playing Mario yet. Hey, how's it going, everybody? So, I don't know, for some reason I gave myself a 4-hour estimate for Sonic Boom Fire and Ice, completely forgetting that if you ignore all the collectibles, it's not a very long game. So, in the meantime, we got some Super Castlevania 4 action for you. Not now, I'm going to reset the game, because I was testing out the controller earlier. Oh, shit, I'm using an emulator. Oops. I don't know what it is.
You did not support the official release, John.
Yeah, speaking of, Ted was asking this. Like, for as many copies of Sonic 1 that I own, I only own 2 copies of Super Castlevania 4. I have a physical copy and a virtual console. That's it.
Cool. So anyway, in case somebody's only just popping in right now, welcome to Platformania. I'm Ted, and that's John. He's going to be the one playing. We are raising money for the International Rescue Committee, which is a group that works all around the world to help refugees in times of crisis. And we're playing a bunch of dumb video games to help them out, because that's fun. In between streams, we actually got at least 2 donations. One is from Jameson, who says, put this towards the PS4 Slim raffle. Thank you very much. And we got a $25 donation from Liam Kirkwood, who says, hey guys, I'm a huge fan of you all and what you're doing for charity. Please put this towards the PS4 Slim raffle. Good luck with the rest of the stream, and let's hope we never see John after 20 hours of Mario Sunshine again. No, we have to come up with different ways to make John miserable, because what's the fun in doing the same thing every year, right?
Spartak!
Spartak! This game is badass.
I love Super Castlevania 4.
I do too, even though I've never beaten it, because I suck.
Where'd you stop at?
Oh, God. I got to the inside of the castle. I at least got to the gold room. I don't remember if... I think I didn't get to the part where they start remixing the old Castlevania music. I'm not very good at classic Castlevania. Even this one, which is easily the easiest of the 4 classic games. Well, I guess maybe if you know all of the cryptic BS, then maybe Simon's Quest is easier. But I would still say, but in terms of the good ones, this is the easiest, and I still can't beat it because I'm terrible.
It's the one I recommend people jump into for Classicvania first. And then, let me see. This one, the first Castlevania, actually, because that one's pretty short.
I did play. I think I got to the 3rd level, not like the 3rd. Castlevania does it weird, but the 3rd stage, the stage with the 3rd new music stage. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I think. I do. That's what you're talking about.
The one with the Hall of Death with the Medusa heads. That's stage 5. Right?
I don't remember off the top of my head.
Yeah.
It's been some time since I played Super Castlevania 4. Actually, I think the last time I played Super Castlevania 4 was for SGB when I had Russ with me. That's the origin of Spartak! Because we were originally going to name him Spartacus, but we couldn't fit it in the entire thing on the title screen, so we just called it Spartak, and we just kind of went with it. I love that playthrough. You should check out that playthrough on SGB. I love having Russ as a company. He's such a cool guy.
Maybe you should go kidnap him from Pittsburgh and then have him.
Well, I'm gonna give him a visit soon.
Cool. Yeah, so we ended early, and this was not on the schedule. We should add. It was just like, okay, what game can we do in 2 hours? And John was like, Castlevania 4, probably. So we should state. What's the name of the game? It's some random Disney thing. Okay. Maui Mallard in Cold Shadow is being played by our good friend Mexi, and it starts at 4:30 p.m. So that's about an hour and a half from now. What we're doing with Castlevania 4 is we're just going to get about as far as we can before that time, and if we don't beat the game, then tough shit. So we have faith in John. He can probably do it. If you're good at this game, you could definitely beat it in under 2 hours.
The lag is real.
Ooh, yeah. The Castlevania 4 was one of the first SNES games to be released, I believe. If it wasn't,
it is 1991. Yeah.
Yeah. So it looks gorgeous, but the lag is pretty laggy.
Yeah. At the very least, it's from ambition.
Yeah.
Not because they don't know what they were doing with the. I mean, well, they probably didn't know what they were doing. It was a new system. Yeah, triple shot.
Yeah. I mean, it's not the worst you'll see on the SNES, even like in regards to 2D games, because saying Star Fox is cheating. But like Demon's Crest lags worse than this for sure.
Oh, Demon's Crest is a Demon's lag.
I love that game, but the demon is the lag. Yeah. I'm probably just gonna have theme of since I don't want to listen to the stream itself and get that feedback. I'm probably just gonna be listening to the theme of Simon for the next like hour, which I'm okay with.
Yeah, Super Castlevania 4 was the first Castlevania for Super Nintendo. It essentially, I like to think of it as a reboot of the first game. Even though the title, the opening prologue of the game states that Simon Belmont once again is gearing up to stop Dracula, but the fact that Dracula rises every 100 years would make Simon over 100 years old, and I don't think that's the case.
When did they establish that whole 100 years thing?
I think it was this game, or maybe the manual of one of the earlier games. I never read the manuals of the old Castlevania games.
Yeah, it was kind of like they simultaneously wanted to have their lore and also just wanted the main hero to always be Simon at the same time.
Yeah.
And eventually they just kind of give it up, and Simon would be, all things considered, despite being the hero of the first game, pretty unimportant in the grand scheme of the Castlevania timeline. He's just like one random dude who stopped Dracula once, and nothing else is special about him, which is a shame, but because he's cool. But whatever. John, hold on. Where's his fighter jacket?
What?
Where's his airplane jacket?
Yeah, I don't. He doesn't have one in this game.
Oh,
He's straight up Conan the Barbarian.
Oh, with his little. You know, people make fun of Link's skirt, but Simon's basically wearing one too.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I think he kind of rocks it a little bit better than Link, or at least most of the Links. But the map music in this game is great too. I always remember the first areas.
Super Castlevania 4 soundtrack is magnificent. It's a perfect mixture of classic Castlevania and atmosphere.
Oh, yeah.
Which is really rare for me, because, you know, atmospheric soundtracks are good, but it's really rare that I'll actually like one because I can hum some themes. I can do that.
Yeah,
with
like the
Castlevania 4.
Forest of Monsters is a very atmospheric theme.
Yeah.
That bass line is really memorable. The bass instruments in this game in general are outstanding. Why do you keep on whipping the candles with stuff in them if you're just going to keep the boomerangs for the entire time?
I love Cross in this game. Cross is amazing. Normally it's holy water.
In some of the later games, they have both the cross that's a boomerang type cross and the cross that's like the nuke kind of cross. Like, what's the?
Oh, the Rosemary.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
So
that is that's the screen nuke, and
yeah. So they call it a Rosemary. Oh, okay.
yeah.
All right. Sure. Whatever. I mean, granted, the boomerang-y cross doesn't look very Christian. It just kind of looks like a chunk of wood, but.
Well, it was in original localization. It was just called the boomerang.
It was. It was.
Yeah, it wasn't called the Holy Cross.
Because you could.
Yeah, you couldn't call it Holy.
Did they call it the?
You couldn't
Did they call it Holy Water then?
No, they called it the Fire Bomb.
Oh.
It was the Fire Bomb. You know, I love old school Nintendo localization for Americans because it's like you're not allowed to talk religion or anything like that.
What was the first game with the Bible? Was that Rondo of Blood?
Yes, I believe that was Rondo of Blood.
Were they still doing that at that point in the Magic Book?
Well, I don't know. It was Rondo of Blood was Japanese only for so long, so
yeah,
they probably didn't bother. Well, yeah, there was Dracula X. You're right, for the Super Nintendo.
But nobody played Dracula.
Yeah, well, no, plenty of people did, except they didn't get what they wanted. So there's that issue.
Yeah. But still, it does seem like it's weird because Castlevania was, you know, one of those franchises where it was in the kind of Konami death pit where nothing happened but erotic violence and pachinko machines. But it's kind of gotten a little bit of a revival now because of the well, I mean, I don't know how much you would consider the Bomberman playable character a revival, but
yeah.
You know, that's there. He sounds like a robot for some reason, even though he's just supposed to be Simon Belmont, but whatever. And there's also the Castlevania anime, which, well, I don't know if it's technically an anime, because I think it was Western produced, but the Castlevania Netflix show, which I'm sure a lot of people in the chat have also watched. What hit you? Oh, the frog. Oh, yeah.
I hate
frogs. The most dangerous enemy in the game.
True end boss.
Crows.
Especially in Castlevania 3. Holy shit.
Yeah, you know, Dracula, death, skeleton armies.
Small
Frankenstein's
fry
monster. No,
compared to the
frogs, that's
fucking bird.
what-
Favorite track in Super Castlevania 4 for
Ooh.
both you and the chat.
Ooh, for me,
If you can't pick
I
just
love
one, then just name a handful.
I love Simon's theme. It is phenomenal. The Forest of Monsters is another good one. I actually, out of the remixes at the end of the game, the only one that I like better than the original is Beginning, and that's the only, and that's one of the ones I haven't played is Castlevania 3. So
Castlevania 3 is what you play when you think 1 wasn't challenging enough.
Yeah.
You know, it's
Yeah.
that is a classic Vania's classic Vania.
Yeah. I mean, I will say that the production on it is phenomenal from what I've seen, like the sprite work and the music and all that. It looks like a very well-made game, but it also looks. Would you say it's unfair, Castlevania 3? Or wow, I forgot how piss easy Medusa was. Damn.
No, Castlevania 3's. I wouldn't say it's unfair. It's just that it's way longer than the first game. One thing.
And there's optional levels. Well, not optional levels. But,
yeah. But you know the partner system is so good in that game. Like I love like recruiting Sypha or Grant because I love the mid-air control and the climbing on ceiling shit. Alucard is like ironically my least favorite character in that one because
he can fly though, can't he?
He can fly at the cost of hearts, yeah. But his balls of destruction, that's the name of his attack, are pretty short range. They're good for like really big enemies. But those are few and far between unless it's like a boss fight.
Yeah, I've never. So he doesn't have like a sword or any of that kind of stuff in Castlevania
No,
3?
just balls.
And you can only get 2 of the 3 friends, right?
Yes.
You can't get.
Well, no, you can only recruit one person at a time. So if you find someone else, you're swapping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But, all right, that makes.
You're probably thinking of Julius mode in Dawn of Sorrow. That's a great mode.
I still need to finish Dawn of Sorrow. I'm about halfway through.
Okay. Are you actively playing it now?
I took a break off to prepare for Platformania, and also Splatoon 2 came out and distracted me. But I do need to go back to playing it because it's a phenomenal game. And I also I really loved playing Aria of Sorrow as well on the Game Boy Advance. So Dawn of Sorrow is more of that. And I'm actually one thing I was worried about was the touchscreen stuff, and it's not as well. I mean, it's kind of gimmicky, but it's not as intrusive. It was an early DS game, so I don't blame that. It's not as intrusive as I thought.
It's not intrusive, but it definitely feels like it was just thrown in.
Yeah, so it was gimmicky, but not intrusive. So is a good way to put it. Yeah, so I'm actually a-okay with that. Do you have time for a donation?
Yeah, let's go.
We've got one from Samuel Phillips. Thank you. He donated $25. He says, "Hey guys, love seeing you doing this once again. Since this is the first year where I actually have some money saved up, I thought I'd donate some. Please put this towards the Switch raffle and have a great rest of the stream." Thank you very much for your donation, dude. I don't know actually how we're supposed to. I'm gonna hope that Gareth and Steven are gonna keep track of who's got raffle tickets because I don't know how to do that. So
how do I raffle?
How do you wrap? Oh, I'm glad you asked. So if you donate by clicking that bottom below the stream, both if you're watching on funthecharityroom.com or if you're watching on Twitch, John, it is not that hard to jump on that one little rock. Jesus Christ.
That's really. Wait. So how do I raffle?
Okay, so you press the button and then you'll be taken to the donation page.
Then you jump on the rock.
Okay, no, you don't jump on the rock. We don't want Dwayne Johnson to sue us. So what you do is let's say you're donating $50 because you're a generous person and we love you. If that's the case, then you can donate 25 of those dollars towards the Switch raffle and the other $25 to say getting John to play Mega Man and bass as Mega Man on the GBA. Unfortunately, you cannot double up your money, so you can't donate $25 and have that go both towards a raffle and a incentive, but you can split up the money, so you can donate $20 and donate $10 towards an incentive and then have the other $10 go towards raffles. So it's a great way to support the stream and potentially get something cool out of it. Today's special prize is the 7 Granddad whatever monstrosity that you're seeing on the right of the screen. I cannot believe that that exists, and that the only thing they did was put the Mario 3 head on Fred Flintstone. Because somebody wanted to make one of those weird Sonic hacking contests hacks, but only came like halfway done with it or whatever. I don't know. So that's a thing.
The Sonic hacking contest this November.
Oh yeah, no, John. If you're going to be doing stuff for it, then that means it's never happening.
That's right.
Yeah.
Glad you're catching on.
So it's official. Platformania has canceled the Sonic hacking contest. So instead of wasting your time working for that, why don't you watch us some more? It's a good time. Some people are calling me out for calling Granddad a monstrosity. You know, just because it's a monstrosity doesn't mean it's bad.
Yeah,
Guys,
the beast is a monstrosity, but he has a heart. Damn it.
Sort of. Oh wait, are you talking about the Disney Beast? Or
Yeah, Disney Beast.
No.
Oh yeah, X-Men Beast too. He has a heart.
X-Men Beast definitely has a heart, but
Yeah.
Disney Beast, I don't know. He kind of only has one of those because he thought that the girl was pretty. So
Yeah, I mean, but that's the chronicle of his life, Ted. He's a jerk, and then he learns to love.
Yeah, he learns to love the woman that he kidnapped, sort of. I don't know. Beauty and the Beast. I'm not getting into that discussion at the moment. No, thank you. Oh, and apparently I'm a racist now. I am so. You see, I'm so glad that I'm the only one in here because John's too busy playing the game to ban me. So we're fine, or at least I'm fine.
Suddenly I gotta take a piss break.
Oh no. Well, if you're taking a piss break, you can't ban me either.
Damn right.
This level has Contra Syndrome, right?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, I died here a lot. I think this level in particular, the water area, was probably the first part of the game where I had serious trouble when I first was playing it. It was actually, it's not this room. It's the room coming up after this with the Sahagins that spit the water at you. That really
it's right after this.
Trouble.
Actually, I hate. It's the eyeball.
The eyeball's pretty terrible too, because that'll hit you when you're trying to go for the swingy hook.
Yeah, and it's really obnoxious.
Yeah.
It's another thing is that the platforms are so tiny here, and it makes you nervous, especially when you got like the little sea urchins, like spinning around thing. I don't know what the hell those things are.
And I mean, granted, you can actually control your jumps in this game, sort of. It's not like
oh
damn, it's not as smooth as say the Metroidvania. You just jumped into that pit, John.
No, I got. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Did you fail in between me seeing your fail and then you? Okay. That part was Castlevania knockback. Okay. Dying in this game is the worst though, because your whip gets downgraded all the way back to.
To me, I'm more distraught over my lost sub weapon and my triple shot.
Oh.
I missed that the most. All right, I'm gonna let that fall down.
Well, that's probably the difference in skill level, because you know how to use that stuff effectively, and I don't. So the thing I do know how to use is the whip, and then I just wait for them all to fall, John.
But you have to wait for the barrels to fall, because I'm not risking that. I'm not good enough to jump past all that. As it's falling, I should stress.
That's a death trap, right there.
Or a beginner's trap at the very least. I mean, what do you classify as a beginner's trap?
Something that no reasonable person could ever see coming, I guess is a good way to put it. Like, for example, like, oh, there's no indication that this floor is a pass-through floor, so you're just going to walk over it and die. Or like, oh, there was no way for you to know that this thwomp was going to come in at this point and it's going to fall on you and die. Or something like that. Something that you would have had to have played the game before to... I should stress something that you would have had to play the game before to know about, but also something that if you don't know about it, it's going to be an unreasonable, like, what's the word? An unreasonable penalty for messing up. Like, in a Sonic game, a lot of the 2D and 3D Sonic games will be like, oh, but you didn't know that you were supposed to jump here and do that homing attack chain? Well, it looks like you're on the bottom path. That's not really a beginner's trap. I mean, I guess you could classify it, but it's not the kind that's going to get you really...
It doesn't get you killed.
Angry. because it doesn't get you killed or make you lose half your money or something like that. Like, if you're playing Dragon Quest and you're just opening up all the chests on habit, and then suddenly there's the mimic that will like cast instant death on you, and you'll lose half your money, then that's kind of a beginner's trap. So it depends on the severe. It's something you can't see coming and has a severe penalty, even though there was no way you could have known about it anyway. It's like a haha. Screw you. So basically, if you play any given Mario Maker level, you'll find plenty.
Yeah, I don't like this part because every time you get on a higher block, the screen shifts, and I think it locked your controller.
Yeah, you know what? I'm remembering this stage, and I can remember what you're talking about. Oh, people are Castlevania shaming in the chat, saying, "Oh, you're talking about beginner's traps and the easiest." Okay, the easiest Castlevania game is like talking about the spiciest variety of hot sauce. It's like, okay, you know, it might be mild to you, but to us plebs, it's still. Oh, that was the worst part about this stage too. Is if you die in the upwards room, you have to go through the room before it all over again.
Yeah.
And I would always die on the swingy part halfway through it, because I would miss trying to go on the upper path. Yeah. So no, not this isn't just because it's the easiest Castlevania game does not mean that this is an easy game. I would say it's not a brutal game, but it's still you still have to try to win. It's not like a Kirby's Adventure.
Try to win. Try to win.
Try to win. Try to win.
Dark Souls.
Oh yeah, and well, I get when people say the easiest Castlevania game, I'm assuming they're talking about classic because most of the Metroidvanias, from what I hear, are easier. Than
unless it's Order of Ecclesia.
Yeah, Order of Ecclesia is the one I hear is the hard one for the Metroid.
For Metroidvanias, yeah.
Yeah. And is that trying to deal with bird? Oh, damn, that was a sick bird kill on the stairs.
Oh, no, sick sick kill, bro.
Can you jump off the stairs in this one? I know you can jump down off the stairs.
You can jump on stairs. I'm not sure you can jump off.
Oh, you can jump onto stairs, but God forbid you try to jump off of stairs. Oh, that's too hard.
Damn, I wish I had the axe.
Your feet just don't work when you're standing on stairs, man.
Look at this lag!
Oh, yeah. Oh, because it probably is because every single one of those little segments of the Hydra is its own sprite.
Yeah, it's its own sprite.
Yeah, so that they can.
And you got the waterfall, and you got the water graphics, my whip. Whoop.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta have all those sick rotating pieces. Actually, looking at the stream right now, the game significantly jumps in frame rate whenever one of the Hydra's heads is closer to the back end of the.
Yeah, because it's unloading the sprite.
it's been awful.
I love technology.
Yeah, it's the best. The boss itself isn't that bad as long as you don't.
No.
Well, again, the axe does make it.
It has the flamethrower, which is very short range. So if you're standing on one top of the one of the platforms on the top right, then you're avoiding it entirely by default.
You're more likely to die on the trip up than on the
yeah,
boss itself,
or like
or
knockback.
because you lose too much, or if you lose too much health on the trip up, you might die to the boss itself. Ooh, is this the room? Is this the one with the spinning room or the rotating room?
This the spinning room. Are you talking about like the Mode 7 the room?
Well, they're both Mode 7 the room. But it's the one where you hang on the chain and then the room spins.
I think that's this level, but I think this level also has the rotating room.
Oh, okay.
That is my favorite track of the game.
Oh, the spinning room.
The spinning room, yeah.
Great.
I love the bass.
Okay, so I was confused for a moment. I thought that the spinning room was only once you got inside the castle, but I'm thinking of the chandelier sequence, which is another great track in the game as well.
Yeah.
Which is like for a 30 seconds set piece, but you know, whatever.
Climb the stairs, Simon. Simon, there you go.
Damn, but Simon, why do you have to jump through the tower? Can't you just walk around it?
No.
That Michael guy asks if I can give them the old razzle dazzle.
We already played Chaos in the Windy City.
Oh yeah, we. I don't know if we're. Define giving you guys the old razzle dazzle, because I mean, I do have that show tune choreographed and everything, but I haven't been able to get a cast together yet. And you really need the full choreography with everybody there in order to have it work. And I don't know if I can buy that many sequins in such a short notice. So donate $500, and then I'll give you guys the old razzle dazzle.
Whatever that is.
Yes, whatever that is. Ooh, oh damn. Okay, so we got a couple of donations. Actually a lot of donations. Okay, so Spartak for president donated $5. Spartak will run for president and beat the Orange Menace. Hashtag Ted did nothing wrong. Thank you. We got a $20 donation from Joshua. Here's $20 to a good cause. 10 towards Sonic and Sonic Mania, and 10 to whatever Ted wants. I don't always agree with you, Ted, but I stand with you resolute on Trauma Center. Still hope to see that Trauma Team commentary one day. Thank you, dude. I love Trauma Center. Seeing Trauma Team on Brain Scratch is unlikely, but if we ever get the other guys to play it, then I'd still love to do that game because it's one of my favorites. It would just be a 60-part playthrough, and that's...
Well, that was the reason why we had the can because it was so long.
Yeah, and then I did Second Opinion, which was like 12 or something like that instead. I mean, I wouldn't mind doing New Blood for the channel just because it's shorter. But I would still love to do Trauma Team for the channel one day. So thank you. I will want that $10 to go to Demon's Crest for the Gargoyles Quest bid work. So I'm actually going to write that down, and then I'll tell Gareth and Steven that later. So $10 to Demon's Crest. We got a couple more donations. So we've got $25. Oh, I'm sorry. $5. I misread that. So we've got a $5 donation from Naka. Here's another donation for a great cause. Hey Ted, it was awesome getting to talk to you about Dragon Quest on MomoCon, and while I wasn't able to make it to DMG, I did want to say I finished DQ4 and almost finished with DQ5, and say thank you for signing my copies of those games, thanks to my friend DC. I've wanted to ask you after playing DQ5 for a while now, why is Deborah your favorite wife? Not just trolling, just curious. And a question for you and Johnny. Since both of you have played games with similar battle systems, Ted, would you ever try to out any of the other games, and would Johnny try out any of the DQ games? Put this $5 towards the raffle for Granddad. You can reach... Okay. Thank you.
What game was that?
Dragon Quest. So...
Oh, I fucking love this track so much.
Okay, so first off, thanks. I'm glad you enjoyed DQ4. If you're... I'm actually... If we were talking more about RPGs, I want to ask how far you are in Dragon Quest, because there's several sequences in that game that could seriously make me cry. I have tried, when it comes to the Mother games, I've tried Earthbound, so Mother 2, but not Mother 3 or Mother 1. At the time, it's actually weird. I played Earthbound before I played Dragon Quest on an emulator a long time ago, and I didn't really like it. I only played a couple hours at the time. I didn't really get into it, but really it's just Dragon Quest's aesthetic sticks with me more, and I feel like the gameplay is usually more interesting. I would think about giving Mother 3 a chance eventually, because I hear that's the best one. I just need
I love it. I thought it was fantastic.
Yeah, so if you like, I know the plot to Mother 3, so John, they asked, would you ever play Dragon Quest? If you liked Mother 3, you'll love Dragon Quest 5. It's similar in tone. I will just put it that way. So, I'll recommend that one to you first. Okay, and so we've got 2 more donations, unless if I refresh the page and there's more. So if you could hurry it up. Okay, nope, 2 more to catch up. One is from RS525, $5. Thank you very much. Here's to a good cause. Johnny, do you recommend upgrading to a PS4 Pro if someone has a PS4 Slim?
You're not missing much.
Okay.
Like if you're into like 4K resolution and all that, and the PS4 Pro does put out better for performance, yeah, but it's pretty minute. You know, better load times. You won't get as much lag for for graphically intensive games. You know, but a majority of games that I play don't really output that much different on the Pro. So, you know, don't blow for like $400 or how much it is nowadays.
Okay, so thank you very much for your donation. And now the last donation at the moment. This is from Thunderzap7. and with a whopping $200 donation. Thank you so much. He says, "Here's some months, not much else to say. Put me in for the PS4 raffle, please." Thank you so much. If you could, there's actually no contact information here. So if you could let us know about that, please, because we don't want you. Thank you so much for your donation. It's very generous, and we want you to make sure that you get your ticket in. We need to have a contact. We need to have some way to contact you in your comment in order for your raffle entry to be valid. And also, you have enough there for 10 raffle tickets. So if you want more than one, please let us know. You can contact us through, like, maybe DM our Twitter page, or try to reach out to any of the people involved, because we don't want that money to go to waste. Because at the moment, we can't give you a raffle ticket if we don't have any way to contact you. So thank you so much for your donation, and hopefully we can get that sorted out. So yeah, that was awesome. Oh, okay. I definitely got this far. Like, this is usually the room that makes me rage quit when I'm done with the game, which is when I'm playing this game, which is hard because it's not really even all that bad. Actually. The next level is the walkway to the castle.
The walkway to the castle, yeah.
Yeah, with the stupid strict time limit. So actually, that one gets me a lot too. I'm just not very good at that.
It snuck up on me in the SGB playthrough. I was wondering, why did I just suddenly die of cardiac arrest?
You like, because normally the time limit's no problem. They give you like 15 minutes for every level.
Yeah, it's pretty generous.
You just cannot slack at all for that, because I don't know, like, maybe Dracula was like, "Oh shit, Simon's trying to come in through my door. We should close that," or something.
By the way, apologies for anybody that has epilepsy. I mean, we're not full. Don't full screen this.
Oh, this is the golem boss, right? Where
yeah. Every time you hit it, it flashes white.
Yeah, that. Who thought that was a good idea? I do not know. I mean, I'm surprised it doesn't lag the game with all the Mode 7 going on with it shrinking in size and whatnot, and the dropping blocks and everything.
I love the sound. I like that sequence with the golem grows and then he just like anticlimatically Mode 7's out of existence.
It's like
you know that sound effect is inside the soundtrack of this game.
That's awesome. It's like when he's growing, it looks like he's about to pop, and then he just kind of like circles down the drain pipe. It's just like. Yeah, I could never really. Once I got to the inside of the castle like maybe 3 times whenever I played this game.
Yeah.
And I don't have to write down passwords anymore because of the when I'm playing this, I'm actually usually playing along the 3DS Virtual Console version. That does have the ability, or the Wii 2 had something like a suspend feature, but I didn't want to. For this kind of game, if I didn't beat it in one sitting, I didn't want to like start halfway through, so I would always start over again. And I didn't want to.
You never used the password feature?
No, screw writing down passwords that are 50 million characters long.
Well, back in my day, we used passwords and we hated it.
No. No game. The only. I think there's like maybe 3 games that use an appropriate amount of password characters. Most of them, it's like 20 characters, and it's like, okay, how many different variations can there possibly be that you need to have a 15-character password screen? Surely like 8 would be good enough, right?
I have no idea. Ooh, rosemary. Now, this is a little odd. The harpies are carrying these little goblins, which are in fact the Japanese design of the Fleamen in Castlevania 3.
Huh. Okay, so Castlevania 3 had a different...
Yeah, in the Japanese version of Castlevania 3, the Fleamen were redesigned to look like little gremlins. But in the American version, they changed them to the Castlevania 1 sprite. I'm guessing because that's what more Americans were familiar with. But in Super Castlevania 4, no matter the version, it's always the goblin thing. So that's like a weird little... like back and forth.
Castlevania 3 had a lot of translation changes, if I remember correctly, right? Like, I know that there was some tech stuff. Like, I know that they didn't have enough sound channels on the regular NES as opposed to...
Yeah, technically it was the NES version was inferior sound-wise. Not that it didn't put out bad music. I mean, NES or Famicom, it's still a phenomenal soundtrack.
It's just, you know, those extra. Once you hear those extra 2 sound layers,
Yeah.
you can't go.
It's
you
like,
can't go back.
Wow.
Yeah. You know what it reminds me of? When you go from the Famicom to the NES version of Castlevania 3 soundtrack. You know how in Pokemon, when you're Pokemon Red and Blue, when you're fighting and when you're fighting a Pokemon. Sorry, I don't know why that was so hard to say. But when you use certain moves, like the music goes out, so like and you don't get any of the melody anymore. You just get sound effects. It kind of reminds me of that because NES games would lose sound channels normally anyway when too many sound effects were playing.
Yeah, because they all have to use the same hardware. So
yeah. Now, is the level design for the entry to Dracula's Castle supposed to be reminiscent of the original Castlevania?
Yes.
Okay. So
well, not one to one, but
it's very similar.
Yes.
Because there's still the dogs and the platform arrangement reminds me.
And
of
the zombies and the axe armors.
Yeah. But you don't fight the giant bat though.
No. The bats though, they come at you really fast in this level.
Yeah, they took some ecstasy and are really pumped.
And the chandelier room. Look at this mode 7.
Somebody play some Andrew Lloyd Webber in here, huh? No?
No? Is this
geeks.
is this song really similar to that or something like that?
Watch
out! Copyright police!
In Phantom of the Opera, there's the big thing if you were to see that show in Broadway is that they got this huge prop chandelier and it like crashes down on the stage and whatnot, and it's so look at the effects, man, it's so cool. So it's one of the big things about that musical. I actually don't like Phantom very much though, because it's a little bit all the creepy parts of Beauty and the Beast times 10. Basically. that's that movie. Which I suppose makes sense, because if I remember correctly, the writer for the original was, I believe, also French. So I guess French people are just kind of weird, I guess. Please do not, I'm sorry if any French people are watching, we love you and your money. Please donate.
Your money more specifically, donate.
Yeah. Like, I'm sure your French money is probably worth more than our smelly American money at this point anyway. So, like, you can...
Well, is it a good kind of smell?
I mean, they're French, so...
No, I was talking about our money. You said smelly American money.
Oh, no, American money smells bad. French money smells weird, I think, is the important distinction.
Oh, what the fuck?
Hey, man, that's what you get for breaking all...
what hit me?
That's what you get for breaking all of Dracula's candles, man. Like, he worked hard to put all those up. Somebody had to light each and every single individual one of those. Somebody went to the trouble of lighting candles in a freaking cave to keep that place well lit. And I did not know there was a secret passage down here.
Yeah,
wow,
that's awesome. This is the secret room.
Yeah.
This room's kind of depressing because there's this old man and his dog. They're ghosts. You can kill his dog, and he stops to mourn.
Do they hurt you?
No. That's sad.
You killed his dog that was already
I killed his
dead.
ghost dog.
Oh, wow. Ghost Simon! Is there anything down here other than hearts?
I don't know. I'm hoping there's meat.
Well, I saw the sub weapons and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm guessing there's a triple or double shot somewhere down here.
Well, I already got my shots. It's just that I'm wondering. I don't remember if there was meat down here.
Oh, John's buzzed for this run, guys. He took his shots already.
All right. Fucking vaccines.
So, this game's weird. Like it with the double or triple shot. Like, isn't there? If you have a double shot, there are more areas where you can get the triple shot.
It depends. If you destroy candles with your sub weapon, you actually increase the chance of you getting a double or triple shot.
Oh, okay. So you have to.
That's why I've been using my cross to break candles. Fuck.
Did the ghost lady kill you?
Ghost lady got me. Probably the wife of the guy whose dog I killed.
Hey, I like that dog.
The dog is cool. I don't remember if the treasure room respawns. I'm hoping it does, so I can at least get my sub weapon back.
Somebody is asking for drunk. They're asking for drunk Super Castlevania 4. Would you do it? Okay.
Why Super Castlevania 4 specifically? I mean, if you want to,
because we were playing. John, it's the. I just noticed the floor is cracked where you can go down to the treasure room.
No. That was the shit.
Oh, it cracks because
yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, never mind. So I think it's just because we're talking about it right now. I don't know what the drinking rules would be for a Castlevania drinking game. Like, I mean, obviously.
I mean, besides the obvious, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. If it was drink whenever they egregiously use mode 7, you'd die. So you can't do that one. Yeah, I guess it would be drink if you die. I mean, I guess it would be you'd be more likely to survive than if you did the Castlevania. If you did like a Castlevania 3 drinking game, or like when Clement did his Castlevania, not Castlevania, he did the Super Meat Boy drinking game. That literally did nearly kill him.
I don't know. I know. It's just I like a buzz.
You like a?
I like a buzz, like I drink enough to lose feeling in my face. But
you don't wanna. You don't.
I
wanna,
hate like last year when we did Mario Party 3 drunk for SGB. I was hammered, like
Yeah, that's
absolutely
like-
hammered.
I can't. I don't drink personally, but I can't imagine drink until you feel you're about to throw up is.
Yeah. Well, you see, I like a buzz because it feels nice. You know, I sound like a fucking drug addict when I say it like that. But
I need my. Okay.
You know, a buzz
I
is
need my
nice because
Mario
it feels
Party.
nice. But I hate getting hammered because I don't like throwing up. You know,
Yeah,
to me that's like it's not a badge of honor or anything like that. No, that's shit coming out of your mouth.
The people who say that is a badge of honor are college students who want to excuse their poor habits, basically. Because you know, like you can't.
Oh
You're
fuck!
gonna drink. Oh damn.
I kissed the spike.
Mwah. John X Spike OTP. Oh, when you were dying, it looked like you were trying to hug the spike.
Yeah.
Do you, Simon, take this spike to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I'll take that as a yes.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it said like yeah, I got about an hour ago, and we're more than
Yeah.
halfway done the game. So
Cool. What were you gonna ask though?
what are you playing first for Platformania?
Tomorrow we're doing the Kirby race.
Right.
So tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. sharp, so please don't sleep in. Me, John, Ant Dude, and Derek from Game Explain are all going to be racing the Meta Knight mode in Kirby Planet Robobot. Have you unlocked it yet, John?
Yes, I have. I just 100% the game this morning.
Oh, cool. Did you like it?
Yeah, I actually liked it more than Triple Deluxe. It kept my attention more than Triple Deluxe because I like the robot.
Okay.
I thought
Like,
the level
love-
design was not as no, I mean because Triple Deluxe is good in its own right too.
No, I love both games. I just like Triple Deluxe a little bit more than. Robobot.
What is it
I know
about
I'm
it?
weird.
What is it that gives Triple Deluxe the edge?
Okay, so part of it is because I did play Triple Deluxe first, and Planet Robobot reuses a lot from Triple Deluxe, which already reused
Which
a
I
lot
did
from-
notice, yes.
Triple Deluxe already reused a lot from Return to Dreamland. And for me, it's a lot of it is the bosses, because there are very few unique bosses in that game. Like you've got Wispy Woods at the beginning. He is remixed, so I'm gonna count that. But then you've got the World 2 boss, I believe, is just a bunch of retreads of old bosses. You've got the Susie fight in World 3, but then that's just remixed again as the Haltman fight in World 5. And I also I know that this
World
is going
6,
to-
World 6, World 6.
World 6, sorry. World 4 and 5 are Meta Knight and DDD. I like the DDD fight more than the Meta Knight fight, actually, personally. But
Nah, they didn't do
it's-
much for me.
yeah, but the thing is that a lot of it's the ending, because I know that like the Gurren Lagann stuff, people like all that, but there's no real final boss with Kirby with his powers, and there's also no real fight with the Robobot armor. You've got like that giant snake thing, which is and you never get like a real epic boss fight with the Robobot. and that to me is disappointing. Again, it's a phenomenal game, and I love it to pieces. It's just Triple Deluxe. There's more missed potential in Robobot to me, whereas Triple Deluxe, I suppose, was a little. The Hypernova is a little bit less ambitious than the robot, but they did pretty much everything they could do with it, and they made some awesome stuff too. Because like I love the ending sequence with the robot and not the robot, with the Hypernova and Triple Deluxe. So yeah. So anyway,
all right, just to wrap it up, like that when the last extra stage in World 6 in Planet Robobot, where you go through it as regular Kirby, then you get the armor and you go through it backwards in the armor, and you're just wrecking shit up.
That is cool. That is definitely really cool. Although I will say the extra modes. Okay, it's kind of weird. The Meta Knight mode in Planet Robobot, I actually personally think is way better than the DDD mode in Triple Deluxe. But aside from that, I think that all the extra modes in Robobot are worse than the extra modes in Triple Deluxe, because the arena in Robobot is kind of BS, to be honest. Like, it punishes you for being too good at the game, because unlike the other... the arena in Kirby is a lot like All-Star mode in Super Smash Brothers, where in most of the games they give you tomatoes, which are like the hearts in Smash Brothers, and you have to ration them out over all the boss fights. They change it in Robobot, so instead of having a bunch of tomatoes you have to ration out over the course of the game, instead they give you a cherry after every fight. And that cherry does not stay if you don't need it. So if you go through the first, like, 10 bosses without taking a hit of damage, all of those cherries are gone and you waste them, essentially.
Yeah.
And then if you die to, say, the BS shooting section at the end of the game, because that's hard, then screw you, you don't get to heal before. If you only get by the skin of your teeth, you don't get to heal yourself for the BS super boss at the end of the game. You just, tough luck to you. You only get, like, I think the only thing they give you is a pet brew, which is the little soda bottle. They give you that at the end of the game instead of a cherry.
And then somebody calls the cops and shit, and it's just...
Oh yeah, police Kirby is going to be in the next Kirby game, and it'll be fun. But anyway, do you mind if I read donations? Because we've got a lot of donations. So thank you guys so much for your support and for your generosity as well.
God,
it is phenomenal. So anyway, we've got, I should say, I do have a, there's a common theme throughout these donations coming up. If you guys are doing a raffle, you need to put in some sort of contact information so that we can tell you if you won or not. It's very, very important, because we can't give you a ticket unless if we have a way to know how we can reach you should you win. So please let us know where we can reach you when you're entering into raffle. So, our first donation is from Policia. I'd like this donation for $25. Thank you. I'd like this donation to go to the PS4 Slim raffle and the Granddad Perla raffle. Keep it up, guys. Thank you. Again, we don't have any contact info for you, so please get that to us somehow so that we can make sure that you actually are able to enter the raffle. We've got a $5 donation, and I'm sorry if I mispronounce your name, from Errol Fazliu. I'm going to guess that that's close, but thank you so much. Hey guys, first time donating. Thanks for doing this Thanks for doing this for charity. Hope you guys have fun with the rest of the event. Thank you very much. We've got $5 from Kyrie Hawk. Thank you very much.
Member.
Cool. This is my second donation during the charity marathon, so that's cool. This goes to Rondo Blood 100%. And Johnny, when next SGB Castlevania? Halloween as usual?
I don't want to do Rondo of Blood for Halloween, though. I want to do it pretty soon, because I want to get back to Symphony of the Night. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Rondo of Blood. It's my favorite classic Mania. But, like, I really want to redo Symphony of the Night and do it with the guys. I want to bring my uncle along, too, because he's the guy that got me into the series.
Oh, yeah, because the only LP of Symphony of the Night you did was the one you did by yourself.
Years ago. Like,
Yeah,
when SGB was still just starting, and it was the Japanese Saturn version.
Yeah, so that would be cool, yeah. We've got a $5 donation from Rand Cossack. Newsflash, local balding internet reviewer, some call me Johnny, has been seen rampaging through a peaceful Romanian landscape, violently striking the innocent locals with what appears to be a whip. We here at the studio can only begin to wonder what could have possibly driven this former go-fast enthusiast into such a violent rampage throughout this peaceful land, and can only hope that the proper authorities will manage to subdue him before he can harm himself or anyone else further. We would like to ask, what do manic depressive Luigi and Yoshi think of these shocking events? This donation goes towards the Shovel Knight bid war for Spectre Torment.
I thought that dickhead's name was Spatak. Oh, fuck. My Achilles heels.
Man, that guy's dangerous. Like, you can hit yourself with a whip. That's bad, right? Man, I can't do a good Yoshi voice.
What are you doing out of your stable? Mario's going to kill me.
We demand equal treatment. Okay, so our next donation is from, if I can pull the page back up, $50 from Procrastinator Rat. Thank you very much. Burn the Johnny. $10 for burning Johnny in The Sims, and $40 for 2 more entries in the PS raffle. Dear Johnny, I am not an arsonist. What would give you that idea? Okay, so thank you so much for your donation. We have a $20 donation from Trios. Saw the great cause that this is being raised for here. And what better way to support it than have John suffer for my amusement? Therefore, put all of this in the bid for the X6 run. Thank you very much. And our last donation at the moment is from Dat Michael Guy. $5, thank you. Hey guys, I've been watching these fundraisers highlights for the past few years, and this is the first time I've been able to donate. A special message to Johnny, I love your content, and I've loved making all the fan art I've done for you over the years, but my most popular tweet with 600 likes is the dumb modern versus classic Johnny tweet with Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, and that's not okay. I'd like to put this to Tails with the Sonic Run of Mania, or Sonic Alone if you can't do. Tails with Sonic, okay, Run of Mania, or Sonic Alone if you can't do that. Okay, thank you very much. I don't know if we're doing Sonic and Tails, or if that's like a option, but
it can be. Right now it's Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles, so...
Yeah, is there a Sonic and Tails option in Mania?
We can make one. It's all a Google Doc, so you can easily edit it, so...
Yeah, we can add that. We'll have to talk to Steven and, because unfortunately I wasn't able to get access to the Google Doc before we started, so... I can't really make edits to it at the moment. But yeah, thank you so much. In total, we have raised... Wait, hold on. Oh, guys, we have raised... I'm just refreshing it to make sure.
Give me that
sweet!
Number.
Yes, we got one more donation while I refreshed. $50 from the Major Spike 9000 for the Switch raffle, please. Hi, guys. Even if I don't win anything, I feel good knowing it's going to a good cause. In the event I do win... he's just putting his contact info there. Also, Johnny Wonky Dick. But anyway, guys, this is exciting because we have just passed $3,000.
That is,
which is
incredible.
That is kick-ass.
Day one.
Thank you guys so much. And what that also means is that since we have passed our $3,000 goal, we are going to be having Dude, that's Anthony. He's going to be playing Sonic Mega Mix for you guys on the 14th as a bonus incentive game, which is probably going to be awesome because that's one of the most famous Sonic ROM hacks out there. So yeah. I'm sure, considering what you guys like to watch, I'm sure you've all heard of that one before. So that's going to be a fun time. Our next goal, our next incentive goal at the moment is for $5,000, and that's so that we can watch The Sims 1 Firebox Edition. So you guys have been voting to put me and John and who else on fire. In order to actually see me burn into crispy flames, you actually need to reach that $5,000 total, but I'm sure we can make that. I'm sure that's not going to be a problem in the slightest for you guys. So thank you so much for your generosity. This has already been a fantastic event, and we're only on day one, and we've got lots of cool stuff to come up in the future. Just so you guys all know what our money is going for, because it's been a while since we've said, all of the money donated is going to the International Rescue Committee. They're an international organization that helps refugees all around the world, and it's a great cause. It's probably my favorite cause that we've done for one of these marathons, and I'm really excited to see all that money go to good use, and totally not to me buying amiibos. Hey John, do you want an extra Silver Mario? I've got two.
I have already a Silver Mario.
Damn it! Oh, I was gonna totally rip you off. I mean, get you one for a fair and reasonable price.
If you got an Advent Children Cloud or original Bayonetta.
I got female Corrin.
Nah, I'm alright. I'm not a Dragon Warrior fan.
John, that's Phantasy Star, you pleb.
Oh, I'm sorry. I really should play Xenoblade one day.
You know, it's okay, but it honestly it can't be any better than like Chrono Trigger with Squall. Like that's the best RPG. That is grade A shit right there. So, oh man. I think that they have been restocking the Player 2 amiibo, so keep an eye on Best Buy for Bayonetta and whatnot. So, because I don't think that they'll be that hard to get in the future. I think that they'll probably, like, I went to my Target the other day and there were like 6 clouds sitting on the shelf and nobody wanted them, strangely enough. So,
Well, the Toys R Us near my house, they had plenty of regular clouds. Just that, you know, I got the regular cloud. I love regular cloud, but I also want to have a children cloud.
the regular Cloud amiibos actually would be like one of the best out there because the detail on him is great for like the shoulder pad, the sweater, the belt, the sword. It would be great if it wasn't for the hair, which is really rounded and not spiky enough, because it looks really doofy with how rounded it is. I know that if you were going to make it as sharp as it should be, that would hurt children, and we can't have that. But like, I want to take a file and sharpen all the spikes on his hair so that it actually looks like him. Oh yes, somebody mentioned this in the chat. I think that was Joey. Happy birthday, Joey! We had also we unlocked Sonic Mega Mix at $3,000, but at our $1,000 goal, we actually unlocked a run through of Battle for Bikini Bottom, SpongeBob SquarePants, which is a phenomenal game. Personally, one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's pretty
from
solid
that
game.
generation. Yeah, it's a pretty good game. I know a lot of people have fond memories of that one, so that's going to be a good time, actually. The fun thing is though, even though I love that game, and it was one of my favorites growing up, I never beat it as a kid, but I did beat Revenge of the Flying Dutchman, which is terrible. So I don't know what was going on there.
Which one was that one?
Revenge of the Flying Dutchman was the game before Battle for Bikini Bottom. Fun story, that game on PS2, that PS2 port job was so bad that Nickelodeon found a different studio to make the next SpongeBob game, and that's why we've got Battle for Bikini Bottom. Battle for Bikini Bottom and the SpongeBob SquarePants movie games are both built using the same engine, but Revenge for Flying Dutchman is really different and not very good. Like, it's a 3D platformer, but it's more kind of it's kind of like a bad Banjo-Kazooie in that, like, Banjo-Kazooie is a little bit more open and less focused on platforming and more about, like, collecting stuff, which can be fine, except in Revenge of the Flying Dutchman, there's, like, no charm or soul to any of the areas, and all they do is, like, scatter coins all over the place, and the writing's also not very good either. All the characters aren't, like, SpongeBob's a massive douchebag, and it's really weird, and Patrick's angry all the time, and it's just not written very well. So it's a shame. Revenge of the Flying Dutchman is not very good. But I beat that and not Battle for Bikini Bottom, which is a fantastic game. So I don't know what was up with... Oh, that game probably came out in like 2001, 2002. So I don't know what 9-year-old me was thinking at that point. Oh,
Probably
Stefan asks...
wasn't thinking.
Yeah, Stefan asks what I thought of Creature from the Krusty Krab. I actually haven't played that one. Or pretty much anything... Really, the only other SpongeBob game I played other than the 3 GameCube ones and the 3 GameCube ones, yeah, the only other game I played other than the 3 GameCube ones was I think it was the Quest for the Golden Spatula or something like that on Game Boy Color, which was a Game Boy Color SpongeBob Metroidvania. Actually, it was terrible.
The hell?
That game is awful. I should actually do a playthrough of it one day, because I remember it being absolute ass. So,
I think it was Super Sponge I played for the Game Boy Advance.
Ooh, Super Sponge.
Oh, God damn it.
Are you talking about the Super Sponge or
No,
Castlevania?
I picked up an axe, and I didn't want an axe. I'm gonna fall down and die now. Good night.
Well, if you're supposed to go down, right? So can't you just like jump through the stairs and get down through this really quickly?
I guess so. Damn, I really wish I remember what candles dropped what.
John, you haven't memorized every candle location?
I
in
have
Super Castlevania
not.
4? Wow, scrub, pleb, I want my money back. At least the game's showing some mercy towards you, because they put the 2 whip power-ups like literally right next to each other. Usually in earlier parts of the game, there's only one per room.
No, no,
I
no.
don't-
That's determined by another factor. It's not
Oh,
certain
really?
candles
Because I could
have.
have
Yeah,
sworn it
it's not
was.
certain candles have whip upgrades.
I
I
could.
think. I mean, if I mean, what did you hear? Maybe I'm wrong. So.
I don't know, because I could have always sworn that I get the whip upgrades in the same spot every time, but that's just me, I guess. I don't know. It's yeah, I don't really know much about the tech to this game or anything like that, because I did start watching a speed run of it and I stopped partway through. I don't really remember.
I love the
Why?
speed runs for this game. I love the GDQ runs specifically. I think
Okay.
Puexel runs the game.
Oh, really?
I think that's
Puexel
his
runs
name.
everything.
Yeah, Puex be such a he sounds like such a chill dude.
Oh no, he sounds like a great guy, but he's also like a wealth of knowledge because he can sit on the couch for nearly every game in RPG Limit Break. So we got a couple of new donations. One from Alex Smith for $45. Thank you very much for your donation. He wants his money to go to the PS4 and the Switch raffle, so thank you very much. We've got a $5 donation for SLVR Striker. I'm assuming that's Silver Striker.
Yeah.
I come back on lunch to see we're over a quarter of the way there for the first day. Holy crap. Keep up the good work, everyone. Smiley face. Throw this into saving the animals because otherwise Metroid Fusion doesn't exist. Also, hi, Johnny and Ted. Thank you very much. You know, he's right. You know, Samus would be kind of screwed if, like, I mean, I don't know why the Federation didn't put an autopilot on the ship, but whatever. And we've got a $100 donation from a Cranky Pigeon. Thank you so much. Hey guys, great job that you are all doing. I love work for this. And I'm going to join the Peace Corps to help education in other countries. So I thought that I should do that and donate to the Give Ted More Switch. I mean, the IRC charity. Also, half this donation can go to the Switch raffle, and the other half goes to Johnny's Choice. Thank you very much, dude. That is a super generous donation. So, John, what would you want that money to go to? I can refresh the page and tell you how much money's on what at the moment, if that would help.
Yeah, sure.
So at the moment, the Shovel Knight bid war, the Shovel Knight campaign itself actually has no money towards that. We've got $45 to Plague of Shadows and $30 to Spectre of Torment for that. At the moment, the Gargoyles Quest bid war, we've got no money for Gargoyles Quest 2, no money for Gargoyles Quest 1, $5 for Gargoyles Quest 2, and it says $5 for Gargoyles for Demon's Crest, but that is supposed to be 10 because I got my money for that. For Mega Man, it's Mega Man in base, the GBA version.
Yes,
that is $269. Mega Man X6 Extreme is $375. I don't know if they've updated this since the other money has come in now. So, yeah. In terms of the Sonic 4 bid war, Episode 1's at 40 and Episode 2's at 125. Oh damn, Kill the Animals is 10 times more than Save the Animals, you heartless bastards. Okay, yeah, Kill the Animals is creeping up to 300 and Save the Animals is only at 32. When it comes to John, you and I are the only one that people want to burn for some reason. You've got 20 and I've got 30. For Sonic Mania, we've got Sonic with 20, Tails with 5, Knuckles with 32, Sonic and Tails with 0. Rondel Blood 100% is 40 out of its $300 goal. For Vector the Crocodile to find God, we need another $70. That's actually on the list. I'm not making that up. I don't know what that means if we reach that. Other than Vector the Crocodile finding God, which of course is a worthy pursuit in and of itself, because we have to find our higher meaning in our lives, of course. But I don't know what that means for the stream or anything, because he's kind of a fictional character. So his inner peace doesn't mean jack to me. So you've got $50, dude.
You know, put it towards you in the Firebucks.
You dick. Okay, fine. Okay, I'll write that down so we remember it. $50 to burn Ted. So is this what people trying to ban me and they're misspelling ban as burn or something?
Well, burn Ted, I think, is referring to the Firebox.
Yeah.
I don't know the context of ban Ted.
Oh no, Mexi wanted to ban me when I was in the chat for the pre-stream.
Oh, okay,
okay. He had mod powers at that point, and I didn't.
Oh.
So he wanted to be an abusive tyrant.
It's a conspiracy, I tell you.
Okay, I definitely haven't made it this far in the game because I would have remembered the rug that tries to kill you. Are we at the last set of stages for the game?
Yeah,
At this point?
but they're all really long.
Yeah, because we've got about a half hour left. I should remind everybody that coming up next is Maui Mallard in Cold something? Cold Shower? Cold Shadow. Okay. Maui Mallard takes a cold shower, sexy porn run. So that starts at 4:30. If John doesn't finish by that time, tough luck. Unfortunately, this is being done as filler because the Sonic Boom run was
Went way under,
shorter
yeah.
than, way underestimate. So, yeah. What you should have done instead is
Play Sonic
Sorry.
06 again?
no.
No.
Why? Why?
No,
Why
I
would you
just
do
think
that?
that just sounds like the default answer for a lot of things nowadays.
Yes, play bad video games instead of good video games. Cause fuck if I know. God, Vector needs to find God, and Satan needs to find Numbles. Says our.
Oh, you don't find Numbles. Numbles finds you.
Is Numbles supposed to be the glitchy Knuckles? in
Yeah,
Sonic
that's what
Chaotix?
I call them anyway.
Oh, Sonic. I called it Sonic Chaotix. Knuckles Chaotix. Sorry.
Sonic Crack. Knuckles
Sonic
Crackers.
Knuckles Crackers. Ooh, we got another donation for $5 from Sonic Blaze. Thank you very much. Hey guys, I managed to scrape together $5. I know it isn't much, but it's all I can give right now. Keep up the good work, guys. Thank you so much, dude. You don't, even if it is just $5, that's still, that's still $5 more than $0. And even if you don't have any money to give at the moment, simply retweeting or spreading the word on Twitter, Facebook, whatever the kids are using these days, that's also just as important. So thank you so much. Doing great so far. John, do me a favor and get an axe for Dracula. Gotta get in those eight dink fell cleaves. So, also, if you're looking for an Advent Children Cloud, I have one if you want it. I have both, and I don't mind you giving that one. Love you, Ted. Hashtag protect the Ted.
I give, I don't take. Thanks, though.
The Johnny giveth, and he taketh away.
Ah, I got an axe! Ah, fine, I'll do fell cleaves.
What is that a reference to?
That's Final
exactly?
Fantasy 14.
Final Fantasy?
That's Final Fantasy 14. Yeah, one of the skills a warrior as a tank does. It's my main class. It's basically fuck
okay.
you. I don't have time to do my job. I just want to dish out the damage.
Okay, so do you have to aim the axes, or do they just
No. As long as you're locked onto the enemy, you're gonna hit it.
Oh, okay. So it's like, wow, Okay, so why do you die if the spiky things crush you, but the axe guys, they can get crushed by the spiky things?
Because Castle's a creature of chaos.
Oh, okay. Also, why does that eyeball really not want to get?
I don't know.
It's just messing with you at this point.
I hate this stage. It's my least favorite stage in the entire game.
Oh man. Oh, what music are they playing for it?
I don't remember the name of the track.
Oh, okay. So we're not at the remix part yet.
No,
The
not yet.
remixes don't start until the last level in the game, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, I was gonna say sick dodge, but then you got hit, so never mind.
That was just sick. Yeah, fine, I'll
Is
throw my
there a
axe.
clock tower level in this game?
Yes, there is.
Okay. Is it as hard as the other ones, or nah?
It can get pretty tense. Not so much hard. It's just take your time.
John, somebody in the chat, RJRoy0. Oh, he just donated. Thank you very much. He says it's funny that Numble's name is actually Weknia, but Johnny didn't know. By the way, Johnny, what is your favorite handheld Castlevania? His is Circle of the Moon.
No, it's not.
Isn't Circle of the Moon
It was the first Game Boy Advance one, and yeah, it's a great game if you can see it.
If you can see it.
Yeah.
Is it better on an SP or?
Yes, it is. Better on an SP or DS Lite.
Okay. I'm assuming if you download the Wii U version as well,
That's fine as well.
They just didn't. A lot of Game Boy Advance games have weird color choices because they're trying to compensate for the original DS's shit-tastic, not DS, the original Game Boy's shit-tastic screen. So what one is it? Harmony of dissonance.
Dissonance, yeah.
There we go. That. Why would you name two of your games so similarly, Konami? I don't know, but Harmony of Dissonance is the bad one, right?
Harmony of Dissonance is not bad. It's just very plain.
Okay.
Like, it took too many cues from Symphony of the Night.
Okay. Is there like any? Is that
I mean, it looks.
Belmont?
Yeah, that's Juice Belmont. I mean,
Is the
it's
Belmont
a
everybody
fan.
hates?
It's a fan. I think I didn't say hate. No, don't care about.
Okay.
You know,
He's just there.
He's just
Alright.
there. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Because the only stuff I know about the Metroidvania Castlevanias is Aria and Dawn of Sorrow. So, you know, I'm kind of that scrub, I guess. I don't know. Like, I mean, oh, you died just from touching the
Yeah, it's toxic.
the toxic goop.
Yeah. Well, this was actually blood in the Japanese version. They recolored it green for localization.
Oh, that's weird. I thought that there was green goop in in the cave level earlier in the game in Castlevania in the Japanese version that also could hurt you, but doesn't hurt you in this version of the game because it's water now instead of green toxic goop. Guys, Sonic totally ripped off Castlevania. Chemical Plant Zone was in Dracula's castle the entire time. Wow, what?
It's a creature of
thoughts?
chaos, so they can probably write it off as an excuse.
Yeah, I mean, Chemical Plant Zone probably isn't that out of place. I mean, Dracula's got a frickin' church in his castle, and he's like
got a
this
clock
as an
tower. Do you see
empire.
the gears in the clock tower?
No, but the church never really made sense to me because you're literally a demon, and crosses and holy stuff hurts you. So you're gonna have a place of worship in your castle. Like, what? Did the skeletons go to mass every Sunday and go to skeleton?
I don't think
Bible class?
maybe Dracula and Chaos are not in total cahoots with each other. They have some disagreements.
So what? Chaos just wants to dick with
Yeah.
Dracula, and so does he put like whoopee cushions on all the chairs too, just to be mean?
Yeah, probably. He swaps out Dracula's gargling water when he's brushing his teeth with holy water. He's wondering why his mouth catches on fire. Chaos is
Ooh,
a dick.
I can really feel that Listerine burning away the. Oh wait, no, that's burning away everything in here.
This feels like extra strength.
Oh man. Okay. Doing a quick refresh for donations and oh, okay. We've got $5 from 7 Save Ted. It says, "Make that motherfucker Gareth burn." Gareth, looks like you're going on fire, buddy. Oh, that's phenomenal. Did you ever play The Sims growing up? Because that was like the one.
I don't. I played Sim City. I never played The Sims.
Oh man, aren't you retro? Because it's weird. That's supposed to be like the one game that everybody's played, and we never owned The Sims at my house. Like I think I had a friend that played The Sims a lot, but I never played it myself. So I don't really like. I mean, no, I get it, but I don't really. I've never tried it for myself.
I didn't see the appeal.
You make a family of people, and they grow, and wacky things can happen. Like you locking all the doors and they starve.
So people play it for the same reason people play Roller Coaster Tycoon, you're saying?
Yeah, basically. Okay, so there's this psychological, philosophical, religious theory in that if we could ever make a simulation that could perfectly create like a human life or whatever, then the chances are that we are probably in a simulation as well. Because if we could do it, the people who we're most likely in a simulation. And then there's also a thing where it's just like, okay, if we're gonna make a simulation and the first thing you're gonna do is set people on fire, you're probably a terrible person. Especially again, because if we're most likely a simulation and we have feelings, then that means that the people that you're simulating also probably have feelings. So you're actually setting a person on fire, like a kid with a magnifying glass at an anthill.
Is there a name for this theory? This sounds like.
Oh God, there is.
Because that sounds like Matrix theory.
It is. It's made. It. I don't remember it though. This is something I kind of remember reading on a Wikipedia article like 5 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So, I'm sure. Chat probably knows what I'm talking about. Or once we eventually get this up on YouTube, the YouTube comments will, in between calling us idiots and morons, will be able to.
Well, it's just a theory.
A
god theory.
god. Thanks for watching. Man. Okay, so I thought I got it, but no, that was, I was thinking of a different theory, which is supposed to be the mathematical theory that proves that God exists. Where
2 plus 2.
basically it's just well, honestly it kind of is. It's just like the universe is complicated. Doesn't it make more sense that somebody put it together by design? And I'm like, no, not really. Because if somebody put it together by design, then things would make more sense than the way they do. Have you seen a platypus, man? What the hell is that sort of thing? Is it a mammal? Is it a bird?
A platypus is a sign that God has a sense of humor.
I don't know. Either that or he just was rushed that day.
Yeah.
I guess.
It was at the tail end of the 6th day, so.
Yeah, you know. Like, I gotta make 75 billion more species. Most of them are gonna be extinct in 1,000 years anyway. Why bother? You know what? I'll make this stupid thing. It'll be good for a laugh, and then it survives. Because, you know.
Because platypus is strong.
Because I guess even God can't avoid being dicked on by the universe. Perry the Platypus? No, not Perry the Platypus.
That sounds so familiar.
That's from it's from some Disney show. Phineas and Ferb, I think.
Okay, I've heard of that, but I never watched it.
It was something. It's past my time, so it's definitely past your time. It was something my brothers watched when they were in elementary school. I don't know if it's like something that's still on TV, and I also don't know if it's one of those things where it's technically a kid show, but it's okay for grown-ups to watch it, like Adventure Time or Steven Universe, because you know you can only watch the kids shows that are cool, don't you know? Like, you know, you can't just watch. It's not cool to
I watched Dora the Explorer for the lore.
The Dora lore is okay. So I remember my brother was probably like 3 when Dora the Explorer first came on, and we had to watch that with him all the time. And there's one episode where they have to go to Grandma's house, and to do that they have to go through a pyramid with all sorts of tracks and shit. And I'm like, guys, just walk around. I was like 8 at that point, and I could tell them to walk around. It's not that hard, guys. Laura the Explorer. Man. Oh, I've never noticed that the skeleton on the chains is dancing there.
It's wiggling. Hate to see it before it decayed.
Actually, I would too, because that'd be kind of gross, actually.
Yeah, that's Castlevania Netflix, in a nutshell. So
the Castlevania Netflix is the only thing in the series, I suppose erotic violence, but we don't count that.
No.
Where, like, they've actually had, like, spooky stuff that wasn't just, like, a Halloween costume or something like that. Like, nothing in Castlevania has ever really seemed all that scary to me before. I guess the Legion is kind of scary, but that's, like, it.
Legion's
Everything
more
else is
gross.
Yeah, but, like, it was the only thing. The Castlevania Netflix series is the only thing that actually had, like, gore or whatever, that actually had impact or whatever.
Yeah.
And I mean, I liked how they used the gore for the most part. It wasn't, like, egregious or anything. The swearing could have been done better, but, you know, I think I've already talked about that before.
Oh, fuck you, eyeball!
I'm not even there yet, and I know exactly. Oh no, you didn't die. Oh, good. Okay, awesome. They gave you a checkpoint before this room, right?
There's only one checkpoint in this whole level, I think.
Ugh. Yeah, the checkpoints are relatively forgiving throughout most of the game, right?
Except the castle.
Except for the castle.
Yeah.
That, I mean, it makes sense, I guess, but you know, like I mean, I almost called Dracula Castlevania.
Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna cop out here,
Oh.
and I'm using a save state for this because I hate this part of the level.
Okay. Well, if it's you've got 15 minutes left, so if it's in service of finishing the game, then I do not mind. Anyway, while you die a bunch, I will read out some donations. We've got two more. One is from Blue Yoshi 15, which is $20. Thank you very much. I don't have much time to watch today, but I want to donate now. Put 5 towards Mega Man and Base, 5 towards Tails and Sonic Mania, and 10 towards saving the animals. I just saw the amount, you heartless bastards. Planning on joining tomorrow to join the race, and I look forward to getting my ass kicked by everyone besides maybe Johnny. And now for 2 meme. Hashtag Banted and fuck you, Sega. You said spring. Thank you very much. And from Devil Author, we got $50. Thank you very much. Hey guys, it's good to know that there's some selflessness left in the world after working a particularly trying 8 hours in retail. Keep up the good work. Put 25 to the Switch raffle, 20 to the PS4 Slim raffle, and finally $5 runner's choice. Dear author, we don't have any sort of contact information in your donor comment. We need that in order for you to be able to in order for you to have an entry into our raffles. So please find a way to give that to us. We would really like it for you to actually get a shot at winning and not to lose that. Thank you all for your donations, everybody. But remember, if you do want to enter the raffles, you need to give us some amount of way to contact you. It can be through Twitter, it can be an email address. We will not be reading out any email addresses during the stream, so don't worry, we're not going to read your social security number out on stream, but we do need some way to contact you so that if you win, we can get the prize to you, because if you don't have it, we can't count the raffle ticket. So please keep that in mind if you are planning on donating in the future. But thank you so much for your generosity, guys. We are, at this point, I think already at $3,200. I'm going to reset to make sure, but the last time I looked, it was 30. Yeah, another donation while I was, 2 more donations, I should say, while I was refreshing. That brings our donation total up to $3,323. Oh, somebody's got to have $10 so that we can get a third of the way through today, please. $25 from UBL. Castlevania on screen means it's time for donation number 2. Always happy to donate towards a great cause. Put this towards another PS4 raffle ticket, and the other 5 to Ted's choice. On our way to 10K. Thank you very much. I do not know what I want to put that $5 towards. Actually, you know what? I do know what I put that towards John's Castlevania 100%. So that we can get a... Is 100% in Rondo of Blood hard, John?
No, it just means I'm doing all the other stages.
Oh, okay. Well then... Okay, well, I'll do that because it seems like fun.
Damn.
And on our way to 10K, yes, indeed. We've got another donation for $25 from Espionata. Hey John, I met you at Too Many Games this year, and when you signed my copy of Sonic Generations. So I figured I would donate some money and put it towards you playing Mega Man X6 Extreme Difficulty, playing as Normal X. Cool, thank you very much for your donation.
Oh shit, I panicked.
Considering your donation earlier in the day, John, I'm assuming that you don't want to play Mega Man and Base as Mega Man.
Maybe, maybe not.
Well, I mean, I know that you're not looking forward to X6 Extreme, but I think you would prefer to be doing that than Mega Man and Base.
I like playing mind games. Cause
yeah, but you're not very good at it.
I mean, it depends.
Okay, so no, I do remember getting to the gold room. So did I get this far in the game? I really don't remember. I haven't played it this far. In
the castle probably just blends together for you, maybe.
A little bit. I think like maybe once I got this far, and then I got frustrated on something. I don't remember. Because if you run out of lives, you just start at the beginning of the stage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's no continues or anything in this game.
Well, there is.
There is?
Well, we mean by continues, I mean, you start at the same stage. You don't go all the way back to the beginning.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant limited continues. I wasn't being clear. My
okay.
bad. But if you do use a continue, you start at the beginning of the stage and not at the checkpoint.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's probably... I don't like to use save states for games like these, so I probably got stuck at something probably a boss actually, and just didn't want to keep on going. This is one of those games I do need to plow through and finish one of these days. It also helps that it's a little bit, like, I mean, it's not a long game, but it's a little bit more meaty than some of the other classic games, which are...
Yeah, it's
like,
longer than
6
one,
stages.
definitely. I'm not sure if it's longer or as long as Castlevania 3.
Well, there might be a similar amount... There's a lot of levels in Super Castlevania 4. There might be a similar level total, but I think since you can't play all the levels on any one playthrough of Castlevania 3, it might be a longer... assuming you don't die, it might be a longer game.
Yeah.
This is what looking up the speedrun times are helpful for, because Castlevania... Actually, no, there's like 50 million different categories for all of these games, so I'm not going to bother at the moment. Sorry, I'm lazy.
The skeleton missed his jump. He too has Belmont controls.
Look at these spoopy ghosts in the level. Like, damn, they so spoopy. I also love that the skeletons are also supposedly made out of gold.
Yeah.
I also don't know like Dracula needs all this money, because the hell is he gonna buy with it, or why he has it set up like
he's gotta buy more gold. Gotta have more gold.
John, okay, so John, when you go to the store, do you ever buy more money?
No.
It's like you're telling him he's going to spend gold to buy.
But money
more
can
gold.
make money. Isn't that why we invest?
Yeah, but I don't think anybody's going to trust Dracula with their savings, though.
Well, I mean, look, there's the whole crimes against humanity thing, yeah, but, you know, when it comes to sound business investments, I'm pretty sure he knows what he's talking about.
Well, I mean, Castlevania has been like a relatively high-value piece of real estate for the past 400 years, so, you know, like, that's something, I suppose, but at the same time, he'll probably suck your blood and rip your face off. The first part's because he's hungry, the second part's just for fun. He's a douchebag like that. Hold on, I'm going to take a look at if anybody in the chat has any questions, feel free to ask. We've got over 600 people watching right now, so thank you so much for checking. Oh, I said that and somebody left. Oh, no, but we've got over 600 people watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you've got any questions in the chat, we aren't able to keep an eye on it all the time, but we are watching, and we are thankful for everybody who manages to stop by and spread the word and all of that. Okay, John, you got 10 minutes left. Can you finish?
Can I finish in that amount of time? No.
No? Okay. Then why are we even playing? We should just stop right now.
I love Castlevania.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's a great game. The final boss is pretty long, too, isn't it?
The final boss? No, I mean, if you want to take the invisible stairs.
Oh, there's a invisible stairs?
Yeah, the invisible staircase before Dracula that gives you max hearts.
The secret...
And, yeah, the secret treasure, yeah.
Oh, I didn't... That adds a lot of time in this?
Gives you, like, a KFC 12-piece, a triple shot, and cross. It's like, yeah, it's a phenomenal little thing. That's the only time in this series I think they do something like that.
No, I think that there's a hidden thing under the staircase in some of the other...
No, but to that extent, though, like, max hearts, a triple shot, and cross.
They normally fill up your hearts pretty good. If I remember correctly, in Aria of Sorrow, there was a good weapon hidden under there. Hidden under the staircase. I mean, it didn't really lead to Dracula, because in that game you were Dracula, spoilers. So really, every staircase you're under should have, like, a hidden healing spot, because they're technically the staircase leading to you. And that's how it works, right?
I believe so.
No, okay. Okay, so after we once 4:30 hits, we're going to be taking a break from Castlevania to play Maui Mallard in Cold Shadow. After that, we are... Oh, you almost survived that there. Sorry.
No, that's like a almost survive.
Yeah, but after that, we are going to be playing Rayman 2. I do not remember if this was mentioned in the stream already, so I'll bring mention to it now. Unfortunately, Steven cannot play the Dreamcast version due to some technical issues, but we will still be playing the game. Instead, Catherine will be playing it on PS2. which I believe is the Rayman Revolution version. I mean, granted, we could have played one of 50
7,000
versions,
force of Rayman 2, yeah.
Yeah, because the only game that's been ported more than Rayman 2 is Tetris. So, yeah, we could have played the Windows Toaster version.
You.
We could have played the fuck you version of Rayman 2. I actually have not beaten the game myself. I never had it growing up on like N64 or anything like that. And I never know what... I played a little bit of the PS2 version at Catherine's place, but if I were to ever get the game for myself, I don't know which version's considered the best, because people argue about whether the PS2 or Dreamcast versions are better.
I hear more praise for Dreamcast, but they just say Dreamcast and don't give me any context, so...
The big difference I know is that Rayman Revolution has a hub world, like an actual hub world that you walk around. I believe that Rayman Dreamcast has a different menu select than the N64 and PS1 versions, but I don't really know how they're different, because I've never really played the game to a great degree, so I'm just not sure. I'm sure somebody in the chat knows the difference a little bit. Oh, okay. Oh, actually, I need to take it back. We are not actually playing Rayman Revolution. We are actually going to be playing Rayman Raving Rabbids for the Game Boy Advance. So I'm sorry, guys. Actually, you know, I say that as a joke, but apparently Rayman Raving Rabbids on Game Boy Advance is as close as you're going to get to a true sequel to the original PS1 Rayman game. So apparently that's actually really good. Yeah, it's a 2D platformer which is styled almost exactly like the original Rayman game, but for the Game Boy Advance. And I know almost nothing about that one as well, but I'm interested in checking it out because that also means you can punch the little shits in the face, which is going to be great. Okay, so somebody in the chat is saying the Dreamcast is better than the PC version, which is better than the PS2, which beats the 3DS, which beats the N64, which beats the PS1, which beats the DS. Damn, how many different versions of one game do you need? And it's not like they're all ports, they're all different. They've all got some sort of unique thing about them. It's not like it's, oh, this is Sonic 1 and this is also Sonic 1. You're just playing it on your DS now. God. Rayman 2 confuses me.
So it's funny is how many Rayman games there are. I still have only played... Shit. I've played the first one for a little bit. Never beat it.
Oh no, the first 3 worlds of the original Rayman are fantastic, and the last 2 are BS. So yeah. Did you play Origins or just Legends?
I sampled Origins.
Okay, Origins is phenomenal. I personally like it a little bit more than...
Well, if it's anything like Legends, I mean, Legends is pretty much a continuation of Origins, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I liked the level design in Origins a little bit better because I felt it was less... I don't want to say gimmicky, but it felt more organic to me in a lot of ways. So I liked it better in a way that's kind of hard to explain. So I haven't played through Origins fully in a long time, so I can't really say too much about that. Although Legends is coming to the Switch.
Oh, what happened?
Really soon. Well, they decided to port it to the Switch because it's a video game, and Switch versions get those dollar bills.
Oh man.
We have 2 more donations for us. One is from Wahab or Waab. I don't know how to pronounce that. I don't know if they're going for a Waluigi thing or what, but he donated $25. Thank you so much. Hey everyone, I've been watching these charity marathons since the very first one, but this is the first time that I'm able to donate, and I'm glad to do so. Put this donation towards Mega Man and Base. Also, a question for Johnny. Could you maybe review The World Ends With You as part of the Kingdom Hearts marathon?
I don't want Kingdom Hearts going to 2019, so...
Does the world... oh, wait, the 3DS game had that guy from The World Ends With You in it, right?
Yes, it did.
Okay. So, yeah, I don't know anything about it, so I can't really say.
I owned it, like, when it first came out. I think it was 2006 or 7, one of those years.
It was pretty early DS game, yeah.
I thought the gameplay was unique, but I was put off by, like, the first 3 hours, because I hated the main character.
Oh, I've seen screenshots. He seems like a complete dick.
He's an asshole.
Yeah,
And people tell me that he gets better, and I believe you. But it's like, look, if I don't like who I'm playing as, that's a hard sell.
No, Benji-kun, don't run away. Look, you serious? Fuck this guy. Look, he gets way better. The Benji you knew is long. I'll never have been. Well, right now, this guy fucking sucks. Oh, poop my pants. I'm so scared. I love ProZD. Anyway, we also have a $5 donation from Arrow Fazliu. I do not know how to pronounce that. I apologize. Felt like donating again. Put this towards Rondo Blood 100%. Thank you very much. And I want to give thanks to Johnny for getting me into Castlevania. I just got Order of Ecclesia, which is the last Metroidvania I needed to play. Have fun with the event. Thank you very much for your donation, too. And thank you for donating twice. That's awesome.
Jesus Christ, this fucking golden skeleton!
Okay, well, you've got like 2 minutes
I'm gonna
left,
do one more attempt.
Yeah.
I gotta make this count.
Everybody pretend that the golden skeleton is Dracula. And
It might as well be!
yeah, and that Johnny is instead of falling off in a really, really tacky gold-plated room that Wario's actually probably renting out, now that I'm thinking about it. And instead he's climbing the epic staircase to Dracula with the haunting music playing instead. Okay, cool. Oh wait, no, our Domu says to pretend that the gold skeleton's me. I don't know if that would make John feel better or worse. Probably better.
Oh, man.
Like, I haven't been that naggy lately. I kinda, no, I'm normally naggy. Never mind. That was a lie. Oh, people are upset that there's no bloody tears.
I think this is the stage after this.
Oh, that sucks. Well, if you can beat the stage, then we can play the music. But you've got 1 minute left, so you gotta hurry up. Hurry it up, John. How much is after the gold room? I
It's
remember
this
this part being
and the let's see, 1 second. Oh fuck, I'm probably gonna throw a bone at me.
You know, you'd think that they'd run out of. You'd think that they only have 2 femurs, so you think that after they throw 2 things,
Yeah, what is he
kinda fall
throwing?
on the ground. I don't know. It's like how when enemies in video games explode, they shoot out 6 femurs and 3 skulls, and no other bones exist. Rib cage, you know, finger bones. Nah, none of it exists. It's femurs, skulls, or nothing but.
So if I just ignore Dracula, I can get past it just fine, it seems. Okay.
Cool. Good job, John. Yay, we did it! We did it, guys. Castlevania's destroyed. Awesome. Do not, ignore the fact that we're in a cave right now and that Simon is clearly not done with his quest. We did it. We won. We beat the game. We beat the video game. See, he's in. The coffins are there to let Simon take a nice nap.
Got paid. Yeah, we got past Dracula. There's no more evil in the world. I'm gonna retire now because if I stay any longer, evil might return.
I wanted to become an airplane pilot really, really badly. What was Simon's gimmick in Captain N? Wasn't it like he was horny all the time or something?
No, he was just a pompous dick.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm thinking of the other pompous dick that's horny all the time in cartoons, aka the character that's in every TV show. So, yeah, so we're past 4:30, so MBM does need to get playing Maui Mallard in Cold Shadow. So, I think we do have to sign off pretty soon, which is a shame because we can't finish off on the boss or anything like that. Because I'm guessing
We're right at the end. I'm about to die, though. That's the thing. It's just like, so I just bite the bullet here. Which one of this was the secret treasure room? I can at least end it off there. I believe it was here?
Okay, well, John, you're in a treasure room right now.
No, but one of these coffins or one of the holes led you to a secret room.
John, the sand is literally made out of gold.
Alright, looks like we're all back together here. Shall we resume where we left off? Yeah, I think we should.
Are you even walking up the stairs?
I am going down the stairs.
One thing that baffles me about this game is that it counts its stages in hexadecimal for some reason. Instead of going to stage 10, it goes to stage A. And yeah, I have no idea.
I mean, Mario Lost Levels did that too.
Yeah, you're right. I guess the number 10 just doesn't exist on the NES.
I gotta find my secret treasure room. I know it's in one of these fucking holes. There it is.
Yeah, John, the secret treasure room usually involves one of those holes. I'm going.
Oh no! I didn't get my damn. No, I gotta go back. Can I go back? I can't go back. The damn coffin won't let me go back.
Gotta go back.
Yeah.
Gotta go back. Gotta go backer. Backer.
Backer Kickstarter. Boom,
Wham,
boom,
wham.
boom, boom.
Spartak!
Spartak! Oh, the coffin doesn't care. Shit.
He's Spartak, but he also protect.
Protect.
No, Ted, he's Spartak.
Yeah, that's what I said. He's Spartak, but he also protect. Spartak.
Mostly heat quack.
I don't even know the origin of that fucking meme.
Oh no, but I love it.
Well, the thing, I think it was a picture of a bird or something, where or some animal. I know it was where it was like the animal was snuggling with someone, where it's like he protect, but then it got really angry, but he also attack.
Oh, for God's sakes, I'm not.
I think my favorite one is the Yoda one. He attack, he also protect, but most importantly, he backpack.
He backpack.
And it's just him riding on Luke.
Wait, so he attack? I can imagine is just him with a lightsaber, but what was the he protect image?
It was just like this weird screenshot of him looking stoned off his ass. I don't get it, but I love it.
Doesn't Yoda always look stoned off his ass though?
Especially in like original trilogy, Yoda.
Oh, you did. Who did the really good Yoda? Is that you, Steven?
What the fuck?
You just gotta sound really stupid and hungry.
Oh my God, that's depressing.
Mm.
Yes, it looks like I would be going to the life loss here because the block is too high.
Well, maybe you should stack some blocks next to it to clear a row. This is Tetris, right?
No, it's not. It's not Tetris at all. I don't know who told you these things.
I was lied to.
Oh wait, actually, wait. Can I just go back upstairs and reset the block?
Wait a second, maybe that will work.
No. It's more like, can I just go back downstairs and reset the blocks? I don't know why I have to keep wasting a life.
Yeah, you only get so many of those. It's
Yeah.
not like you can just jump on Koopas infinitely and, you know, get as many lives as you need and cheat.
I think I lost that thing at the end of the day, though.
What, the death race?
Yeah, if we take into account of me not cheating and getting the using infinite lives,
No,
I think
Derek would have made it farther if you did not
well,
use
I would have got a game over before Derek did. That's my point.
Yeah.
So
Basically.
Derek would have won the race. Well, I mean, if you ask me, I think he did. So.
Did he win the warpless?
No, I won Warpless.
You won warpless?
Fuck.
Because me.
Fuck!
me
No!
and
I won Warped. I'm sorry. Just a little kiss goodbye. Where's my fucking treasure hole? There it is.
Can we be done with racing?
John,
Say what?
where's my fucking enchilada? You stupid
It's coming in the mail.
milk toast, white guilt piece of shit.
Can we get hashtag John's Treasure Hole on Twitter, please?
Treasure.
John's, I've spent years looking for John's treasure hole.
Just,
This
just,
treasure hole.
Failing to do so is my biggest regret.
just John's Treasure Hole, please.
John's treasure hole.
X marks the G spot. Hey.
Am I right, lads?
Now
Right.
showing in a theater near you, rated PG.
What? Oh, I'm getting rid of your dickhead over here. Okay, that's fine. So just go
In your treasure hole?
Your thing. Say what? No, I was whipping a skeleton. Pay attention, Patrick, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. Have him pay attention to the things he can't see for another 20 seconds. How dare he?
How dare what?
How dare he?
How dare
Dare
How dare I? Hey, it just sits there, gets eaten by horses.
Oh, come on. Come on! Die! There you go.
Oh, damn it!
What?
I just realized that the perfect game to have added as an incentive would have been Michael Jackson's Moonwalker, and we let it drop.
It is a platformer. You're right.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh
it's
god.
kind of a beat 'em up.
I'd say it's close enough to count. I mean, we put The Sims in this marathon, so
True.
like I don't think anybody would be that upset.
I mean, we've got Sonic R.
yeah,
like-
Sonic R. Yeah, if Sonic R is a platformer, then Michael Jackson's Moonwalker is. So we'll have to save it for next time we do if we ever do like a Platformania 2 Electric Boogaloo, we'll have to save it for that.
Hey Ted,
Yeah,
what do you call a gay milkman?
a whole milk sexual?
A Dairy Queen.
That works too.
You can tell this is the end of the charity event.
We already have your money. We don't need to.
We already had them.
But Knuckles and Knuckles isn't winning yet, so we do need your money.
Did you add all the different variations? Did you add like Tails and Knuckles and Sonic and Knuckles?
Yeah, by the count on there, Knuckles and Knuckles isn't winning right now.
Do Tails and Knuckles just to be different. Everybody will do a Knuckles and Knuckles playthrough. Break the mold, gentlemen.
We have. Speaking of Bid Wars, we have a donation that goes to the Nintendo Switch raffle.
Yay!
See how I built it up, and then I.
And then you took it
And you
away.
disappointed all of us.
Biohazard29 donates $25 and says, "Hey guys, congratulations on getting over $20,000. You're all awesome, even Gareth, despite his blasphemous words about Huey Lewis." Also, Johnny, I'm sorry that you had to do Mega Man and Bass, but your loss of sanity is oh so entertaining. Plus, you did it without save stating, which is incredible. Please put my donation towards the Nintendo Switch raffle. I have no chance of winning. Yes, you do. But at least the money goes towards something good. Also, Nathan, when will you publish a book on your crazy stories? Is Nathan here?
Yes.
Oh, hi.
Fuck! Why did I jump on top of the bed? It's made of gold.
Made of wood.
You see, actually, you say you might have no chance of winning, but I believe Steven said there were 155 Switch tickets, which would be 156 now. But, you know,
Yeah.
that's a like a 0.5% chance, which sounds really bad. But you know, you're probably more likely to get that than a number of different video game things you people will grind for. So you know. Like, it's definitely much more likely to win this than, like, a raffle you would do at, like, your city's, like, fun...
The community, a fun. Yeah, you're right about that.
Yeah. So just saying, you know.
If I remember correctly, and I think I do, you've got a better chance of winning this raffle than getting the Sword of Kings in Earthbound.
Earthbound is 1 and 255.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, which is
Yeah.
about
Jesus.
as rare as drops get in like NES games.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Come on, guys. Sonic Mania Bid War is tied for Sonic and Tails, Knuckles and Knuckles. I want Knuckles and Knuckles, damn it!
Did Knuckles and Knuckles raise like $300 in like the
Somebody
three-
what was the donator's name? He
400.
donated like $400
for Knuckles and Knuckles?
for Knuckles and Knuckles. Yes.
They donated 400 for Runner's Choice, and we all said Knuckles and Knuckles.
Right.
Oh, okay.
I mean, people will donate money for crazy things.
People donated money for us to do the DK rap yesterday.
Yes,
so-
$239 to
Yes.
hear us sing the DK rap.
But you were talking about clips. I hope that got clipped too. I'm sure it did. Although, actually, Twitch's clip system, I think the max is 30 seconds. So, we wouldn't have been. I don't think that they could have clipped the whole thing, which sucks. But I'm sure it'll.
Somebody will highlight it after the
Somebody- Oh yeah, I am super stoked for the Platformania highlight videos whenever those start happening.
Oh yes.
That'll be a lot easier once we get all the videos on YouTube, which we are working on.
Yeah.
I think I think my goal is to get all of mine at least up onto the YouTube channel by the end of the week.
onto
Of
the
course,
YouTubes.
onto the YouTubes.
Yeah. You should be able to get it in probably by the end of this weekend.
Oh man, I'm gonna start printing out these Nintendo Switch tickets now so I can start cutting them up. Oh, there's 156 little tickets I gotta cut up.
If it's more than one page, you could like stack the pages and cut 2 at once.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Still a lot of cutting.
So?
That's okay. It'll make up for all the times Ryan should have edited in a brain scratch part but didn't.
Oh!
No, it wouldn't.
I don't know, like 155 cuts. Like that's a lot of cuts.
I made more cuts in Sonic 06.
Yeah, but Ryan didn't start editing Brain Scratch parts until like 4 years into Brain Scratch.
Yeah,
Well,
And for a lot of the beginning stuff, Ryan was the only one that recorded stuff.
you know what, Nathan? You know it's a large debt to pay, so we'll just call this like a down payment on that.
Ted,
You know,
Yeah.
because I know way too much stuff about my friends.
Yes, Mr. Garrett.
shut up.
Okay.
Smoked him.
Ted, also, you weren't here for it, but I can no longer be mad at you for calling me Derek all throughout MomoCon that one year. Because
Oh, yeah.
Gareth has only called me Derek the entire time.
Shut up, Garrett.
I don't know why
I'm just that forgettable.
Nintendo Switch. No, we're doing it today. Yeah, we're announcing Nintendo Switch and PS4 after Mania.
Yeah.
We already announced that today.
What did we announce today?
Yes, my social security number is 7.
7.
I don't understand why that'd be a private.
Yes, my PIN number is...
The password for the Fund the Charity Room Twitch page is
Oh, you don't want to know. All of the passwords are fucked up.
Secret
yes.
to the Krabby Patty formula is...
The passwords are incredibly fucked up. Oh, the animation! I've never gotten this far in the game. The animation on the gears is remarkably smooth. Well, the vertical ones. These horizontal ones are 2 frames, but
Because Castlevania 4 uses Mode 7, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Every
Yeah,
asset, it's like
that's why.
it's like Mode 7-tastic with all its rotating sprites and all that.
Guys, we got a donation from Green Hat 43. Donated $5 and just said boom Gareth ...
Who's winning the burn? The Sims
Probably
burning.
me, I think, at this point.
Well, it's been going back and forth between the two of us for the past couple of days.
No, Ted is.
But most importantly, who is winning Sonic Mania right now?
Knuckles and Knuckles. I think.
Good.
No, looks like Sonic and Tails and Knuckles are tied.
No, Knuckles.
Ah!
You guys got until the end of this game. Get those bids in.
Okay, so I'm not sure if this was read out, but my fleet donated $10 and said, "Knock knock, it's Knuckles and Knuckles."
Well, when you unlock the mode, it even says knock 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 knock. Now you can play Knuckles and Knuckles. Now you can play in Knuckles mode.
Jesus Christ, me dude! Spoilers, ban him.
Ah.
John, have you unlocked Marine the Raccoon mode yet?
No. Not in any
Oh.
rush.
Wait, who?
Aha! Rush! Fuck, I just caught that!
John, you're
Donated
scaring
to
me.
burn Catherine in The Sims.
Catherine donated to burn Catherine in the Sims.
No, I'm gonna
left
assume
out
that was
no
Catherine's
one.
mom for everyone donating for the Perler.
No, it was Catherine who voted to burn Catherine. She burned her in Kirby.
I already told her I'll burn her for free.
I love how the people that are winning the freaking burn bid right now are all in the chat.
Yeah.
Because Derek, I will happily burn for charity if more people donate. Derek.
Derek.
That's the joke.
What's that joke?
It was a joke. It's
Derek.
a good one.
Joke?
Yeah.
Okay.
We tell
I'm behind
jokes.
the lines.
Jesus Christ, the cringe!
Okay, Anonymous donated $5 and said, because I don't like fun, put this towards Sonic and Tails and Sonic Mania Kappa. Trash. And No Namer donated $5 and said, okay, fine, chat wins. $5 to Knuckles and Knuckles. Which
Yes!
Your peer pressure's a motherfucker.
I think even with both of those getting an extra $5, Knuckles and Knuckles is still winning by $10.
Well, yes, that's how it works. If each side both got upped by the same amount, then the previous deficit is now back to
I'm
normal.
starting to see why everyone online hates you, Ted.
You already know why everybody online hates me, Gareth. You're one of the people who do.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Guys, I'm not sure if it's been said, but we are $11 away from 22,500, which means, again, even though it is not a contest, we have done over $1,000 more than the Nintendo-thon did, which again,
No,
thank you so much to everyone who's donated. This is fantastic.
wait, over. Oh yeah, because they were 2,100. They were 21,000. Sorry.
Although, as Steven said to me yesterday, because technically for the Nintendo-thon we raised money in pounds, and because thanks to Brexit, the dollar has now gone significantly lower. Has gone higher. When you convert it, we've actually done a lot more than the Nintendo-thon did.
Oh yeah, because at the get fucked, England. John, what Castlevania remix plays in the clock tower?
Bloody Tears.
Bloody Tears. Okay.
Johnny, are you familiar with a band called the Megas?
Yes, the Mega Man rock band,
Yeah.
essentially? Yeah,
Yes,
what about him?
Which, because about earlier, I think last year, they released a Castlevania themed EP.
Right.
I think it was like Bloody Tears, Vampire Killer, and one or two more of the more famous tracks, and they added songs to them. Me and TJ, I mean, I've dabbled with Castlevania maybe like 10 minutes with like the original 3 games, so I'm not too versed in those.
So it was probably Vampire Killer, Bloody Tears in the beginning.
I am
Yeah,
pulling it up
but you know,
right.
dude, I might if you're in to people, adding lyrics to video game songs which sound actually more professional than things like Fist Bump does, I would actually recommend it.
So do they like add story elements to the songs like they did for the Mega Man stuff? That wasn't necessarily in the
I will
game.
be honest, it's possible they did, but because I don't know the lore of Castlevania, I'm not sure if what they're saying is like established lore or new things. So
Okay.
I couldn't tell you.
And
I'd have to
the
look it up myself.
The tracks are Bloody Tears, Heart of Fire, and Out of Time.
Oh, I love Heart of Fire. Yes. Oh, Heart of Fire
Not
is.
as good as Hearts on Fire. That's a better song.
I don't know, man. Heart of Fire is fantastic.
My man Johnny knows.
You see, Hearts on Fire is way too good of a song for the movie it's from, though.
The reason why Hearts on Fire is so good, or at least musically, is it was written by Vince DiCola, who did the music for Rocky IV, but also did the score to the '86 Transformers movie. That's got a fucking amazing score. That's actually
Transformers!
my favorite score of all time. It's so good.
Does that include You've Got the Touch?
No. That's on the soundtrack. That's not part of the score.
Oh, okay.
But that's a damn good song.
Don't they play that in the movie, though?
Yeah. I mean, although originally to kind of tie it back to Stallone, I forget the exact name, but the original version of The Touch was a song called You've Got the Touch, which sounded slightly worse. And there was it was originally submitted for a Stallone movie, and I can't remember which one, but I guess Stallone was like, "No, we don't want this," and so they reworked it and put it in the Transformers movie.
What Stallone movie would work with You Got the Touch? It can't be
I don't
Rock.
know.
It can't be Rocky.
I don't know. It could fit for a generic training montage kind of song.
I'm pretty sure they were gonna use it during First Blood when Rambo was going through all that PTSD.
Oh my god.
No, they were, Johnny, they were thinking of using it during Creed when Rocky goes to visit the graves of Paulie and Adrian.
Oh my.
Adrian died in between 4 and 5, right?
No, Adrian died between 5 and 6.
Okay, did her actress die, or did her actress just not want to be in the film anymore?
I'm not sure. I maybe. I mean, I think she
Yes.
was either dead, or I think Stallone was just like, there's nothing for me to do with the Adrian character, and also because I think her death is a big part of Rocky Balboa.
Yeah.
So because I think it's also. I mean, it's kind of. I don't want to say it's a cliche, but kind of like since Adrian died, Rocky's become estranged from his son, which I think that was also done as a plot point. Which I haven't seen Balboa in years, but I remember loving it last time I saw it. I want to watch it again.
I love it, but that's also because I love the first film so much. So
It tries to be more like the original.
it
Rocky,
goes
but
way
not that.
back to like it relies a lot on a nostalgia for the first 2 films. You know, but I love both films, so it doesn't really matter.
The first half of the second half of Rocky 2 is just Rocky 1.
Yeah, only with, like the results reversed.
Yeah, which again, you know, I love the first half of Rocky 2. I think the first half of Rocky 2 is amazing. I get why they ended it the way they did.
Yeah.
But I wish as soon as he decides to fight again, it didn't just become Rocky 1 again. You know?
Yeah.
I wish it was somewhat different.
I've never watched any of.
You never
I've
watched
only
a
seen-
Rocky film?
I've only seen clips because we don't own them at my house.
I only have seen Rocky 1.
Oh,
I've never
okay.
heard of Redbox.
Well, skip 5. Even Stallone would admit 5 is a piece of shit.
Isn't 5 not canon anymore?
No,
Considering.
no,
Five's canon, five's
It is,
canon.
yeah.
Okay,
It's
I thought
canon,
that like.
we just don't want to talk about it.
I thought that in 5, like Rocky got like some sort of brain injury that made it so that he couldn't fight again, and they just ignore that in the later movies or something to that effect.
I don't think so.
Well, yeah, alright, he was diagnosed with brain damage in Rocky 5. Then
okay.
the write-off with Rocky Balboa is that Rocky never got a second opinion, and it turns out he's actually cleared for boxing or something like that.
Okay.
Because the original ending for Rocky 5 was he was gonna die in the fight at the
Yeah.
end of the movie.
Really?
Yeah, but I guess they thought that that would be a Rocky 5's a piece of shit movie anyway, and if that was the ending, it would have just been terrible. I mean, I think the reason why Stallone wanted to make Rocky Balboa was to kind of redeem himself and the franchise for Rocky 5. And then also, if he would have died in 5, we never would have gotten Creed. Creed's a damn good movie.
Creed's
No,
amazing.
I hear nothing but great things. about
Creed
it.
made me fucking cry.
Dude, Johnny, I think I will say the same thing I said to TJ after we saw it for the first time. If I was paid $1 every time I cried during Creed, I could pay to go see it again.
Yeah.
That's how good that fucking movie is.
Apollo Creed dies in Rocky 4, right?
Yes.
Yes, he does. But which, you know what? I'm not sure if this is classed as a spoiler because it hasn't been confirmed. But apparently, Johnny Stallone is teasing a sequel to Creed where he's gonna fight Ivan Drago.
No, it doesn't. No.
Where
No.
where Creed's son fights Ivan Drago?
where Adonis Creed, who apparently fights Ivan Drago. Which
No,
Why
or
would you do that?
Drago's kid. Drago's kid, not Ivan Drago.
Why would you? Ivan Drago doesn't have any personality. Also, Van Damme's like old.
No,
Well,
it's Dolph
no,
Lundgren.
it wasn't
Dolph
Van Damme,
Lundgren.
it was
Dolph Lundgren.
it was He-Man, the Punisher himself.
Oh, okay. He
I
looks
must
like
admit-
okay. You can't blame me because he looks like Van Damme though.
I'm lost on the.
You know what, Johnny? I love the fact that in Creed they reference the fight with Drago, but like they don't mention the name, like what they very brief, like yeah he died in the ring, and it's something we don't want to talk about because that movie's goofy as fuck.
Happy birthday, Polly.
I mean, that's the robot where Rocky literally buys a robot.
Yeah.
It's also the movie where Rocky ends the Cold War through the power of teamwork.
I think Rocky 4 might have the most like montage per minute in any movie. There's like 6 montages.
Yeah, there's a shitload of montages in that one. Oh right, the bridge collapses. Fuck.
I mean, granted, one of those montages is the Hearts on Fire montage, which is fantastic.
I mean, they're good montages, but I mean, one montage is just it's spoiler alert. After Apollo Creed is killed, it's Rocky driving around, you know, with like a pop song playing, and there's
no easy way out.
And it's playing footage of the boxing match where Apollo Creed died, which happened like 5 minutes earlier. Like,
remember that
hey
time?
Man, that's
the only movie I can think of that has a clip show for itself during the.
Hey man, making movies is hard. Okay, coming up with footage, that's a lot of work.
You guys remember the time Apollo died? It was 5 minutes ago, Rocky. Yeah, that was good times.
Well, Ted, you say that the opening of Rocky 4, I'm pretty sure is just it's almost like a previously on Rocky, where they just show clips of all of his fights thus far in the franchise.
Hey guys, remember that time I beat Mr. T? It was pretty cool. Rocky, that was literally 30 seconds ago. You're wearing the championship belt right now. Yeah, I know. It was pretty good. Hey, remember that time
Mickey's dead, Rock!
Hey guys, remember that time Ricky died?
Oh my god, you're literally in his funeral right now, Rock!
Hey guys, remember that time me and Adrian got married?
Yeah, no, they always do it, a little punchy.
Hey, Polly, remember that time was your birthday and I bought you a robot?
I bought you a sex robot. He's clearly fucking that robot by the end of Rocky 4. He acts like it's his girlfriend. He's fucking that robot.
Hey, Adrian. And remember the time when I was telling you the time when I was telling you the time when I was telling you.
I have tuned out the conversation
oh my
for the
god,
past
Rocky,
10
that was
minutes.
5 minutes
What did I
ago
come
you
back
told me
into?
about.
We're just reminiscing about Rocky.
Hey,
You remember the time we're reminiscing about Rocky?
Hey guys, remember that time I was in Vietnam and and I got terrible PTSD?
I understand that. I have completely like droned out of the conversation for like the past 10 minutes, and the thing that snaps me back into paying attention is sex robot.
Fuck.
Yes, that's what you do with a sex
No,
robot.
just trying to climb some stairs.
Johnny, it is really awful going back to watch 1, because Paulie is so abusive in that movie.
Paulie's an asshole.
Paulie is like an absolute piece of shit in 1. Like by like 4, he's like the goofy best friend. But go back to 1, he is flat out abusive.
Yeah, he's a fucking jerk ass.
Really uncomfortable going back to watch number 1.
John, that's such a playground insult. You're a jerk ass.
He's a jerk ass. Nah, you see, if it was a playground insult, I call him a jackass. And now I say jerk ass for some reason.
Yeah, sure, Derek.
Is Polly Rocky's brother or Adrian's brother?
Adrian's brother.
Adrian's brother.
Okay.
The Italian stallion has no family. I don't think he's ever shown to have any direct family aside from Adrian and his kid at one point. I don't think he has any like brothers or sisters or anything.
I think he mentions his father at one point, but that's about it.
Okay, so we have a $50 donation from Nobutron.
Hey.
The penultimate game on the penultimate day of Platformania. You guys have raised an incredible amount of money for a good cause, and have brought joy to countless people with your wacky antics. My hat off to you, good sirs. Oh, and Johnny, if you're struggling with the game, I have some words of encouragement for you. You're a loser! You feel sorry for yourself? You make me feel dirt! You make me sick, you big baby! Baby want a bottle? A big dirt bottle? I hope that helps.
Big dirt baby!
Dallas.
Oh, you remember the time when I gave Johnny a dirt bag?
Oh my god. These fucking stairs.
Also, Nobutron, I hope I did that justice for you.
Why are you yelling at me?
I'm probably one of the few people in like my group of friends that unironically watch King of the Hill and enjoy it.
What did they fucking pause on the stairs for?
Remember, guys, this is the easy Castlevania.
But these stairs are horseshit because sometimes the game doesn't make up its mind on whether or not you jump on stairs and you can start immediately climbing them,
That's
or
when you throw
whether or not you just stop and for a split second, but the stairs crumble in you in this level, so that split second pause is enough to fucking kill you sometimes.
Yes, think about it.
You step on the stairs, you wash your hands. You step on the stairs, you wash your hands.
Maybe, John, you should just get good.
Making bacon flavored shotgun. That rumor of Seth MacFarlane bringing back King and Hill was a hoax.
Seth MacFarlane. I don't know if I'd want Seth MacFarlane.
No, it's a joke. That's why someone did that, because nobody wants. Well, at this point, nobody wants Seth MacFarlane, but let alone a Seth MacFarlane King and the Hill show.
Hey, Bobby, remember that time when we were on Family Guy as a cameo cutaway gag?
Start foaming.
I do a terrible Hank Hill impression, but
Yeah, we know.
okay, you know, way to let me down easy there, pal. I appreciate that.
I mean, being blunt is the best way to deal with it.
So Johnny, best Rocky song.
From the entire series?
Yes, from all of them.
Shit. I don't know, man. Like, I know people are really quick to go back to 4 because of Vince DiCola, but I love Bill Conti and the compositions he made for the soundtrack. So from the first film, I love Philadelphia Morning. I love Take It Back. I think that was Frank Stallone, like his brother, who sung that.
Yeah, I think so.
I love Reflections. I love The Final Bell. Going the Distance, obviously. Gonna Fly Now. I mean, like, the iconic Rocky theme is a great song, but, you know, it kind of ranks low on my totem pole.
Dude, I have the biggest...
So if you were to pick one piece of score and one vocal song from the entire series, what would they be?
Alright, Philadelphia Morning, probably for the score.
Okay.
Is that like an opening track for the movie?
It's the score that's playing when he's waking up early in the morning and doing a routine. It's not a training montage song, it's just like the beginning of the movie. I love it because it's so somber, and it's really quiet. As for a vocal song, okay, that's gotta be Rocky 4 then. Does Living in America count from James Brown?
Of course it does. Living in
America.
Do they play that in Creed?
No.
No.
Oh, what?
The only
Hold on.
song that gets, I think the only piece of music that gets a repeat in Creed is during the final battle, they do reprise Gonna Fly Now.
Yeah. Oh, when Going the Distance pops up in Creed, fuck, man, I welled up.
Dude,
John, are you cheating again?
We have 13 minutes before Sonic Mania begins!
John, it says TBD, John.
I did not use save states for Mega Man and Base, Game Boy Advance, as Mega Man. I got this!
No, John, this is the second time today you've cheated.
I beat you in Meta Knight Returns.
I beat you in Shovel Knight, what?
Yeah!
Ted! You
Yeah.
didn't even 100% Pikmin 2, go fuck yourself.
Okay.
Dude,
All
I
right.
have a craving for tater.
Okay, I'll go do that right now.
No, I'm never again. How about this? If we break $40,000 before the end of the night, I'll 100% Pikmin 2. How about that?
Jordan, I think it might be cliche, and I know it's from the one score Conti didn't do, but for just score, I may have to go with Vince DiCola's training montage from 4.
Oh, that's a great song. I listen to that myself when I'm working out.
Same here, man. It is really good gym music.
Yeah.
Now, actually, I don't know why I'm suddenly thinking about this because of Creed, but you know, which movie actually made you cry more, Creed or Logan?
No, Logan didn't make me cry.
Creed, I teared up at the end of Logan, but I flat out cried multiple times during.
Yeah, Creed made me well up a handful of times. Logan, don't get me wrong, I thought Logan was a really powerful film, and I love Logan. But Creed, I don't know. It's not a superhero film.
There's one line that Creed says which always gets me, and it's not really a spoiler, so I don't want to, but I won't say it. Basically, like when during the final fight, there's a moment before the final round where Creed speaks to Rocky, and he just mentioned something about his father that just hits me, and I don't know why, because my father didn't die when I was young. I'm not trying to live in my father's footsteps.
Was it the I gotta prove that I'm not a mistake?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't know why, but that line always hits me like a fucking ton of
Yeah,
bricks.
it's a real powerful line.
Really powerful line.
The movie's good. I gotta watch it again tonight.
I thought you got to play Mania, John.
I've been looking for because Creed's on Amazon Prime, but I own it. But I've been looking for Balboa, but there's no streaming service you can watch. I think.
What the shit?
I know. And
No.
that's a bullshit. That's what I said when I searched for it. Not on Hulu, not on Netflix. What the shit?
Hey guys, remember that time when I looked for my movie on Netflix and it wasn't there?
And I was like, what the hell?
Somebody in
have
the
Netflix.
chat says, even though we haven't technically finished yet, it's Flipnote 3D Gamer says, fun to shout out to him. What was your guys' favorite run in Platformania? I can't make it to see the Sonic Mania run, so I'm asking now.
Oh god.
Favorite run.
Oh, you see, it's also fresh, and I also haven't been able to watch all the runs that I wasn't in at all. Like I wasn't able to catch
Yeah.
it, say Mega Man and Base,
Yeah,
for
I
example.
could. Yeah, I in the runs I was in, probably Freedom Planet when we had Don Bennett. I think that one was just a ridiculous amount of fun, and there was so much fan art. Like, oh my god, that might be the most of any game during the entire marathon. Was that Freedom Planet one?
I had a lot of fun doing the Robobot race. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that to me is definitely a highlight. Because I just love the atmosphere it brought.
Yeah.
For me, it wasn't the most viewed, and we didn't make the most money during it. But I had a lot of fun streaming Sly Cooper with TJ and Steven. I think because it was, I think it was first thing on Sunday, and it wasn't that crowded. We had a lot of like good discussions with chat. So I had a lot of fun during Sly Cooper.
You see, I wanted to join you guys for Sly so badly.
I know we did do again. I greatly apologize. PC is a piece of shit, but I swear as God and Satan as my witness, I will have a better PC by the time we do this next year. So I'm sure if we end up doing something that allows it, if we do another Sly game, we'll make sure to get you in for that one, bud.
Alright, sweet. So, Sly 2 might be a lot for one sitting, I'm not sure.
Is it that much longer than the first game?
The first
think
game's about
TJ had
5
said he was
hours,
going to do
the
five.
games after that can range from 8 to 10.
Okay.
So it might be a lot for one sitting.
Yeah, God forbid someone plays an 8 to 10 hour game all in one sitting. That would be terrible.
How about you, Steven? What was your favorite run so far?
Nuts and bolts.
Okay.
We made so many jokes during Nuts and Bolts that continued throughout the rest of the event.
I think the
The infamous
Fred Flintstone Scooby-Doo peanut butter gag is something that will live and haunt me forever.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Fred.
Hey, Fred, he's a Scoob! Lick this peanut butter off my balls!
Hey, yo, Fred. Remember that time we made jokes about peanut butter on my balls?
No, the most fucked up thing was we were making peanut butter, like, Flintstone jokes for like the entire marathon, the entire run. But at the end, somebody found an officially licensed book called Flintstone's Case of the Missing Peanut Butter. And the cover is Barney at a store with an empty shopping cart, and Fred just has this look on his face like, yeah, I know what I fucking do with that peanut butter. it was like the greatest cap to that joke in the entire run.
$8 on Amazon. Everybody go buy it.
I probably do. I think on my next payday, I will go and buy that. And next year, as an incentive, we'll get TJ to read it in his Flintstone voice.
Next year, we should make an incentive for FTCR guys to read the entire script of Shrek.
Oh my
And
god.
that's a lot of money.
Would you all have to be like casts for all the different characters? Like, would somebody have to read all of Shrek's lines, Donkey, etc.?
Probably, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
TJ would obviously be Shrek.
Yeah. I'll be Fiona. Oh, you wanted to be Fiona?
Stefan can be Farquaad.
Can I be gingerbread man?
I call the wolf.
You see, that was one thing about Shrek 2 is it gave all the fairy tale creatures a much bigger part in the story.
Yeah.
Shrek 1 is still one of the best like animated kids movies ever made.
No, I think Shrek 1 is a better movie than Shrek 2 because Shrek 2...
Shrek 2's fine, but it's like, Shrek 2's fine, it's a funny movie, it's well made, but it's nowhere near as good as the first one. That first one is like perfection.
Like if you were to show that movie to a 5-year-old right now, Shrek 2, the first 5 minutes of that movie would not make any sense to them because none of those movies are popular anymore. You know,
which movies were they?
Spider-Man 2. I remember specifically Spider-Man 2 and Lord of the Rings. I don't remember what other movies got parodied in that.
Wait,
first
Spider-Man 2 in the beginning of Shrek 2?
Yeah, Shrek is upside. Like I think gets trapped by some sort of gets trapped by some
That's
sort of
Spider-Man
rope thing.
1, dude.
Oh, sorry, Spider-Man 1. My bad. With the upside down kiss. I don't know why I said 2.
I will say, starting with Shrek 2, that's when the Shrek series and kind of DreamWorks as a whole got way too fucking movie parody heavy.
Yeah.
In the scripts, it got kind of lazy. I mean, some of them are funny, but again, a lot of those jokes probably won't fly today. You know?
Yeah. I mean, I always feel like DreamWorks does best when they do kind of epic fantasy thing, kind of like How to Train Your Dragon and stuff like that. I always feel like it's when they do their best, but whenever they try and do their big movie laugh out loud stuff, a lot of the time it just doesn't tend to work.
Well, apparently, the people at DreamWorks, they did. There was a phrase among the DreamWorks staff called "getting Shreked," where people, when the studio wasn't happy with the animators, they would be kicked off the project they actually wanted to work on and be shoved to the next Shrek sequel.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So that explains why they keep getting worse.
Yeah, basically.
Well, you see, when Disney does that, they make The Lion King.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't believe people actually thought Pocahontas would be better than The Lion King. I don't know why anybody would think that, but whatever. John, this is the first boss of Symphony of the Night. Why are you dying so much?
Because Simon's no
You
bitch.
are Alucard.
No, so out of the trifecta bosses we have here, I hate Slogger the most because if he comes down, he can enter an attack animation in a single frame, and it gives you no chance to react.
No chance. That's what
you got.
So I haven't been checking the chat in a little bit, so I do apologize if this is said. But people in the chat, what are you guys' thoughts? What are some of your favorite runs from Platformania? Oh, Mario 47959. Gareth, opinions on the animated Transformers film taking place in the Bay universe, because Bay has almost nothing to do with it, and it's going to be set entirely on Cybertron with no humans and just Transformers. It is a chance of being the best movie in that universe, which really, really isn't saying fucking anything.
So wait, they're making a new animated Transformers movie?
They're making, because everything has to be a shared universe now. They're working on a Transformers shared universe. Although because The Last Night bombed, it's possible this may not proceed. They're currently working on a Bumblebee solo movie set in the 80s starring John Cena for some fucking reason. And they're also working on a completely animated CG prequel movie, which I believe is going to be set on Cybertron before the Autobots and the Decepticons depart to find energy.
Last Night didn't do well? I'm surprised, because normally, people go see those movies even though they're always shit.
Which, I have to put my hands up, I'm a problem. Because I go and see them, and I fully admit I'm part of the reason why these things keep getting made. But compared to previous movies, The Last Night did not do very well at all. I
think because 4 was probably the worst one. That I think 5 that didn't help 5 at all.
I don't know. I think to me, 5's boring. 5 is really, really boring. But 2, Revenge of the Fallen, is an almost incomprehensible mess. 2 is one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Is that the one with the testicles on the robot?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, they ruined Devastator for a cheap job. I mean, why would you take Devastator, one of the most powerful robots, and make it where he can't even fucking stand up? Good one, babe.
Anyway, for best runs, I see a lot of Spyro Free, Freedom Planet, some Rayman,
Ooh, nice.
Mega Man and Base,
Spyro 3, I completely that run was actually like a week ago now. That was a fun run.
Spyro 3 was a lot of fun. Basically, everything Catherine run was really good. We need to have her do a lot more next
stuck in
year.
the corner there. God damn.
Get her. Well, all you'll need to do is just get her out of her lab, and then
Johnny, we need you to burn the lab down.
It's. Oh wait. Well.
I hate the lab.
Yeah. Well, you see, what we'll just need to do in order for him to do it and not feel bad is just put some orphans in there, and then he can pretend it's an orphanage.
It's just genius enough to work.
Oh, another run that I absolutely loved was doing Ratchet and Clank because early on in that run, we went into the extras menu and found there was a T-Rex head option that you could use, and had that on the entire stream.
I wondered where the fuck all those T-Rex head jokes came from.
See, the best part is it appears in every single in-game cutscene, and it just has this giant dirt face on it.
My favorite example of alternate costumes being used in in-game cutscenes is for the first Sam Raimi Spider-Man movie game. There is a mod where you can play as Mary Jane wearing her red dress from the Thanksgiving parade scene in the movie, and for whatever reason, the final cutscene in the game uses all in-game graphics, and it kind of shows Mary Jane lifting up Spider-Man's mask and making out. But when you play it as Mary Jane, it's just a different looking Mary Jane comes up for no good reason, pushes the Mary Jane you're playing as, pushes her chin up, and then makes out with them. Like, okay, just assault my face, then make out of me. That's fine.
Hey, that sounds hot.
You know what, Ted? That game got me through puberty. I'll just say that.
Yeah, I would just.
I saw that.
Gareth, I would just keep purposefully losing at Banjo-Kazooie.
Fuck yeah, man!
That's what got me through my 12 through 16.
It was that and Candy Kong and DK64.
DK64 specifically, those 16-bit sprites don't do it for you?
Well, see, the thing I love about DK64 is for some reason, like, Donkey Kong's animation, whenever you go with the C, either like Candy or Cranky or Funky, his animation, see, I think DK's hot animation was catered for Candy, because he just looks like he's aroused, like fucking crazy, which works when you go to see Candy, but then when you go to see Funky, it's like, okay, DK's really into the giant army guy with the bazooka on the back of his head. Wait, also, I forget, did DK64 retcon Cranky? Cranky was originally DK's grandfather, right?
I believe I believe he's supposed to be DK's dad, DK's grandfather, and Donkey Kong Jr. is supposed to be DK's dad, which we.
I believe in DK64, Cranky refers to DK as his son. I mean, even as a kid, I was like, wait a minute.
And then I think it's different in the manuals as well. It keeps changing all the time.
So does he call him is it one of those things where he specifically refers to him as his son, or is it just like, listen here, son, like it could be?
Because he says it's his good-for-nothing son.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And when you go into the first Cranky hub, he says it's my good-for-nothing son. I swear, it also in some of the earliest production information for Donkey Kong Country, I swear they referred to Diddy as DK's nephew. But now
okay, I'm not making that up either. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because I believe Dixie is related to Donkey Kong, I think.
Dixie. So Kong family tree is weird because there's DK and Diddy, and now they're just friends. Then Diddy's girlfriend is Dixie. Dixie's sister is Tiny. But Dixie's cousin is Kiddy Kong, who is the younger brother of Chunky Kong, and Lanky Kong. Is it Lanky Kong in DK64?
Yeah, Lanky Kong. He has no style. He has no.
He's related to fucking nobody, and no one knows why he's there.
Yeah, he has no style. He has no grace.
Or maybe maybe just nobody claims him.
Well, see, like he's also a different. Well, I guess they're all different species. Because Lanky's an orangutan, and none of the other Kongs in the extended Kong family are orangutan.
Yeah, but DK's a gorilla. I
Diddy's
suppose
a chimp.
Diddy's a chimp. But like all those different, I believe like Dixie is probably a different species than like Chunky or Kitty or all that too. So
Yeah, because Dixie, I think, is Diddy the only one who has a tail?
Dixie has a tail. I
Oh,
believe.
Dixie does as well?
I believe at least a small one.
Well,
I don't know.
Dixie looks like Diddy. I wouldn't be surprised if Dixie is also a chimp.
Oh, what you saying? Chimps and other monkeys can't like each other, Gareth?
No, what I'm saying is that kind of like Mickey and Minnie. It kind of looks like they just took Diddy's model, cut off the tail, gave him blonde hair, and called it a new model.
Hey, John, you win yet?
Trying to.
Hey, John, do you find our Donkey Kong lore discussion interesting?
I'm actually like half paying attention.
Hey, Adrian, you remember the time we talked about Donkey Kong lore?
Yay, good job, John. You won. You beat the game.
No, I didn't.
John, beat the game.
Damn, I wonder how much money that was.
Oh.
Well, wait. So you guys are wondering how much money the Switch raffle raised?
3,900.
3,009. Damn. Okay. We definitely need to do another raffle next
Hell
year.
yeah. How much the
Right in
PS4
time for the Switch Mini next year.
Switch Mini.
Which,
Yeah,
so I'm not sure whatever the hot console will be next year, but yeah, we'll probably definitely do more of this game. It's brought in a lot of money.
That orb right there drops drumstick if you hit it.
Wait, you can get health in the Dracula fight?
Yeah.
Yep.
What? That baffles me for some reason. Like, what kind of final boss drops health?
I'm trying to remember if there's another final boss.
Oh wait, one of the Mega Man X final bosses drops health, doesn't he?
I don't remember.
Technically, I think Donkey Kong Country 2, when you fight K. Rool, once you get like halfway through, you get another DK barrel. Unless I'm making that up, which I probably am.
Okay, so Gareth, me and Nathan were talking
So
about
kind of
this
the
when
same
we
thing,
were
I don't
doing Donkey Kong Jungle Beat.
Yeah.
If King K. Rool is basically like nuts, and he like goes from a king to a pirate king to a scientist to a whatever the hell he was in 3. So does that mean that if
he's a pirate in 2, a scientist in 3, and then he's back to quote unquote normal in DK64?
Yeah, but if he pretends to be a pirate and a scientist, does that mean that he's also pretending to be a king as well?
Oh, could be. You know, I'll be honest with you, because when I was a kid, well, I guess in 2 they say he's still King K. Rool, but doesn't he go by a different name in the 3rd one?
I know that he goes by like Captain K. Rool in the 2nd game. I never played 3, so.
Yeah, I guess. Well, I mean, all you have to do is just look. You know that K. Rool's character design reminds me of that teacher from Daria, with the one like exposed bloodshot eye.
Yeah, the sergeant.
Yeah, I forget his name, but the one who's just always angry at Kevin.
Congratulations, John! You beat the game. Now you can play.
Ugh.
Now you can never play Sonic Mania ever
That
again.
was fucking embarrassing.
Yeah, you had to cheat. You cheater. I will never let that go. Ever.
Ugh.
You don't care. Good to know.
Probably have to play Pikmin 2 commentary channel.
What did he say?
Yes, to play Pikmin 2.
Alright, well, Knuckles and Knuckles is
Hey,
winning.
how much money do we have to raise then for you to play Pikmin 200%?
$40,000 by the end of the night. If we do that, I'll do Pikmin 2 100%.
Alright, well, I gotta go, guys, for the rest of the marathon, so thank you guys for having me. Enjoy Mania. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Dude, you're a dude who loves ways.
Okay.
He's the 83rd.
He's the 83rd. When the other 82 we do suck him.
Bye.
Toodles.
Ah.
Oh, terrible, are you?
Yes, I'm cracking this up. I love this thing.
Stop.
So, John, are we taking a...
Yeah, we're technically done. Do we wanna close off the bid war now? What's the final tally?
Yeah, we should probably check donations and then close the bid war for Mania.
Check the donations to see which run for Mania won.
Okay, hold on. It'll take a moment because I don't have the CrowdRise page open. So,
What was the last one we read?
CrowdRise Platformania. There we go. Okay. Let's see. The last donation. Oh God, I think. Oh, we've got a couple. Oh, we've got a lot actually. The last one I remember. The last one I remember reading was Nobutron. So, oh yeah, because we've got a $5 donation from Rain Cossack. Newsflash! Local celebrity and famed chef Knuckles the Echidna has been scheduled to attend to fund the charity room donation drive. He has confirmed to be planning to bring his world-famous enchiladas to feed the runners, and thanks to generous efforts to raise funds for such a great cause.
Ted.
The famed Echidna has mentioned his plan to bring his recently rehabilitated brother Numbles the Coke Fiend as well.
Ted.
So, yes.
Let me interrupt you for a second.
Yeah.
I already looked through all these. Sonic and Tails is winning by $10. Somebody donate $11 by the time Ted is done reading.
The rumor has it that a certain local notorious fox, along with his infamous go-fast addicted hedgehog companion, is attempting to illegally cheat the system via stolen campaign funds from the beloved Echidna brothers. The studio can only hope that the true voice of the people will ring through so that Knuckles and Numbles can attend. This donation goes towards Knuckles, and Knuckles, the true choice of the people. This has been Ron Kosak, local news associate, signing out. We've got a $5 donation from Shiroi, which says, "Classy as always, guys, lol. Please put this towards Sonic and Tails in the Mania run. I won't be watching the stream because I pre-ordered the PC version and I want to avoid spoilers, but that's proving to be easier said than done." And last donation at the moment is Cayman. This for $20. This goes to Sonic and Tails in Mania. Shoot me if you want. Also, challenge John. All 7 emeralds by Studiopolis.
No.
It's possible I've done it.
Good.
Okay, final refresh. Nope, I'm not seeing anything. That's it. I'm gonna refresh a couple more times, but I'm not seeing any new donations. Is the game done, John?
Yeah, well, the credits are still running, but it's like, if we want to end it here, what's our winner?
If we haven't gotten any other donations by the time I finish reading, so I think it's Sonic and Tails.
Wait for the credits.
That's
I want
cheating.
Knuckles, damn it.
No, vote for Sonic and Tails so that your
Credits
memes
are
can
almost
die.
credits are almost done.
Okay,
So keep F5ing.
Yeah.
Oh, someone in the chat says, wait.
Say wait, I'm not gonna. The credits are almost done.
Yeah, hold on. I'm refreshing constantly at the moment. Just, say time when the credits end, and then
Okay.
I'll do like one last refresh at that point.
Sure.
Oh, we got a donation. $11. Sonic 3 CD and Knuckles, please make it happen.
Okay.
Okay, credits still rolling.
Come on,
You
somebody
guys want to
donate
see
for
Sonic and Tails, or do you got to see
Somebody
when
don't-
Knuckles and Knuckles?
How many more minutes are left in these? Are long credits, damn.
It pretty much goes through the entire the cast and time. One last refresh.
Oh, that's too bad. Someone donated $11 for Sonic and Tails too.
Really?
Cayman donated $11, said, really? Okay, Sonic and Tails and Mania.
I'm not seeing that on my end.
I got an email.
Okay, so I guess we're tied? Question
Nope.
mark?
Nope, Sonic and Tails wins by $10. Because
Oh!
That was down to
No, the credits are over. The credits are over.
that's
Yeah.
too bad. That's too bad, 'cause someone donated $25 for Knuckles and Knuckles.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no.
Sorry, guys. Maybe
That
if you.
sucks.
Oh well. Looks like
That's the point of a bid war. You can't be disappointed if your selection didn't win. That's the whole point of a bid war.
Yeah, you should have donated earlier.
Yeah.
This is what you get for slacking. Also, your memes can die in a fire.
Okay, we're gonna take a quick break. I gotta get the thing set up, and then we'll be back with Sonic Mania.